What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are back live and shot. We're here after another loss, our 11th one of the Premier League season. And we're here to dissect it all. We're here to talk about it all. And yeah, man, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And yeah, man, we've got Ash in the building. Ash, how are you, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, Mrs. isn't too happy with me. I went to Old Trafford today instead of staying with her for a birthday. I said it'd be all right. We'll have a decent win, and you know everything will be fine and all that. So go to Old Trafford, get a loss. So she's angry with me. United losing. So fun times. Yeah. Other than that, we're all right. You know, same old, isn't it? Kind of used to it by now. So
yeah.
But, I mean, we'll discuss the problems and the issues and what needs to be fixed. And it's frustrating, and it's frustrating that these players can't bring it out of themselves to just give a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? And it's we'll discuss. But pleasure to be here as always, Saeed. Thanks for having us and chatting to the boys and the chat as well. Make sure you get them likes in as always. Free content here from Saeed, so make sure you're hitting them that like button nice and early, boys, and let's get into it.
Yeah, man. Big up, Flawless. Big up to you, bro.
Blessing, Saeed, man. Big up, man. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting a more, enthusiastic introduction. But big up, man. Bless up for having me, though. All jokes aside, big up to you for having each and every time. Shouts to Ash, Double A. Big up the whole chat as well. And yeah, man, like you said here, another loss. What you say, 11th loss. So we'll be discussing everything. But yeah, man, I'm good. Outside of Manchester United, no complaints.
Yeah, man. Big up to you. Big up to my guy Double A as well, man. Hope you're well.
Oh yeah,
man.
let me just say as well, Double A, the blue behind with the kits, fire. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that on there, fire.
Yeah.
Representation of how this club's got me feeling, bro. Feeling blue. So I thought the best way to I had to put the blue behind me, mate, because that's how this shithole of a club has got me feeling. Other than that, I'm feeling good, mate. I'm literally the opposite of Ash because I treated us to a Chinese when I got home. So my missus is my best mate right now. I'm living my best life right now. You know what I mean? You know, they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I think I was gonna say, well, maybe my missus is a man, but that's not the right thing to say, is it at all?
Yeah.
What is going on?
No idea.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Hopefully,
listen,
Mrs. not listening.
Well, listen.
Hopefully not.
Well, she gave birth to my daughter, so I know I was there, so I know for a fact she wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just basically saying I feed her and she's happy. That's pretty much the weirdest way of saying it. Sorry, I apologize.
Yep. Let's do it, man. Where do we actually begin, man? I mean, first of all, I didn't go to the game, and I gave my ticket away because I can't lie to you. I just knew I was gonna come, man. And yeah, man, the reality is the reality, guys, man. We are where we are. I think that was terrible. And I know people have their opinions, but apart from the first 5 or 10 minutes here, that was horrendous, mate. I don't know what today, like a lot of it, and listen, the players have got a lot to blame, but I think for me, tactically today, I don't think we had an idea. Glasner, fair play to him, man. After the first 10, 15 minutes, he got his team together and they were on it. They were on it, man. I don't know what we're doing. Certain players stayed on for far too long, and then we'll talk about them as well. But I don't know what happened. At the end, it just seemed a bit too rushed. You know, we go 2-0 down and then it's bring all these players on. And I didn't get it, man. And to be honest with you, man, like, this is a big mess. And there ain't no sign of any transfer tomorrow. To be honest with you, one transfer doesn't solve the issues that we've got. But yeah, man, like Ash, that for me was bad, man. Like, bro, it was bad, bro.
Yeah, no, it was. You know, the most frustrating part of it was seeing Kobbie Mainoo after having a great performance away in Europe, playing in the 10, and then to be players like a false 9, this weird position up top. I just didn't understand what had happened there. I mean, I thought the idea would maybe be to put Garnacho up top, you know, because he's got some kind of product. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Tactically, you look at Delo, you look at Mazraoui. Mazraoui's fell off a cliff. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating to watch. Again, first 10 minutes I thought it was all right. We created chances. I felt in the game, I didn't feel like Crystal Palace. We'll put it this way. Onana barely had a save to make. Like, he had nothing to do pretty much all game. Like, I don't remember him making too many saves. Don't know about you, but I don't make it. I mean, he should be making that save.
Yeah, the long range one, that's the only one that comes to mind.
Long range one, yeah.
The long range one pushed to the side.
Yeah, so it's not as if they were peppering a goal, do you know what I mean? And we were struggling and we were backs to the wall and all that. We were somewhat in that game, and it's just the lack of firepower at the top. And a big problem is that we've got no threat. And when teams realising they come to Old Trafford, realising we've got no threat, they feel comfortable. They have no fear. So they play as if it's easy for them. And that's what we saw today. The first 10 minutes, Crystal Palace, they were, just getting used to the crowd, getting used to the stadium and all that. United, for once, starting pretty well. And then we just fall back to the same old. We get frustrated, and then Palace realise, okay, yeah, they've actually got no threat, these boys. They're actually toothless. They know they can't land a punch. Let's rise up here, boys. Let's go for it. And after that, we pretty much weren't in the game, and it's just frustrating. Amorim's out. Let me just say as well, Maguire, I can't see him in the team no more, honestly. Every single time he's in the team, you see how many the amount of times I need to stress. You've heard me say it a few times on stream now, Saeed. The guy, he leaves too much space. He's allowing attacking players down them channels onside because he's dropping back too much. You see, at least with De Ligt, he presses high, which squeezes the full structure and the full system, which then causes problems for the opposition. But with Maguire dropping so deep, it just allows so much space in and around him. And I feel he's culpable on the first goal. Yeah, there's probably a push in the back on Lenny Yoro. Bit soft. But is that a push in the back? Maybe. I think so.
He's got to do better.
He's got to do better.
He's
got to do better. And then Maguire's just slow to react. It's just another frustrating. The low, man. The low. I just don't want to see him. He never makes any overlapping runs.
That guy should never play left wing back or anything like that again. I'm sorry.
He's not good enough. Yeah, his passing's not good. His runs. What is he good at? I say it many times about other players and managers and all that, but I don't understand what he's good at. When you're seeing a regression in Mazraoui, you're seeing a regression in Ahmad. I'm just sat there, scratching my head thinking, what can we fix in that team? Because it looks like everything needs fixing. The defence, the attack, the midfield. Bruno, again, dropping a stinker.
Oh, my God.
It's just...
But he'll get his GA. He'll get his GA. And listen, I've been told to respect Bruno. I've been told to he's the best important player ever. Brother, come on, man. Come on.
It's frustrating. It's just... The worry about is Amorim picking him and Delo? Is it kind of like a nepotism kind of thing?
You heard my fan camp? Is it because of
Portuguese? I didn't see. What you saying? Because of Portuguese?
Yeah,
I'm saying it.
It's got to be.
It's weird. Like, why is Collier not playing there? I mean, he's put in a decent performance in recent games. Put Eriksen in there. Eriksen's been doing bits, at least for, 60 minutes, and then bring Bruno on worst case scenario. But it can't get any worse than what Bruno's doing in that midfield right now. And it's just, it's frustrating, man. It's depressing watching it. And you can feel it in the crowd as well. Crowd's quiet today. Just not interested.
Mate, I could hear it, man. There was barely any sort of noise I heard, through the
dead.
Nah, it's, bro, you know what it is, bro? It's like Eriksen should have came on earlier. Dalot should have been off. I know Mazraoui had a stinker, but Dalot equally had a stinker as well. Ahmad wasn't great today. Ugarte has fell off a cliff as well. Don't know what's happened to Ugarte as well. But you can see it's not clearly working. And for me, it's like you've got to change it. Doesn't matter if it's 50th minute. When was the first substitution? When was that, by the way? What minutes was that?
I think it was after
it was a double change on it.
After we conceded, because Eriksen came on after we conceded, which was...
You felt like the game was dead at 55 minutes.
Yeah.
But
did he bring on both strikers first?
Yeah, it was. Was it not Højlund and Xerxes?
Højlund and Xerxes was the first. Yeah,
what was that? What time was that?
It might have been 65,
70 minutes. 67,
65, 70.
That's poor, man. Crazy. That's poor. That's very, very poor, man. I'm sorry, man. That's very, very poor for me. You know what I mean? I just look at it from my point of view is that we are so defensive. Like our structure for me he's not built to attack right now at the minute. And again, like I said to you, yes, there's profiles need to be coming in. I understand that, but at home, it's too safe. It's too like it's too rigid. There's not enough fluidity. There's not enough. And then you get up front and there's nothing. There's actually nothing up front. It's nothing.
It's not the structure side. It's the personnel, because the only thing that Mazraoui and Dalot are showing me that they should probably play centre back, because they can't play wing back. Because
you're right.
They literally have nothing past the halfway line. And this is something I've said about both of them on this show plenty of times, and people telling me, nah, Mazraoui's sick. Well, he's not shown anything. I don't see anything of him bombing past the 10 to get to the byline. And the same with Dalot. And they just can't do it. You're right. At home, I would rather see Amad and Garnacho play as the wing backs, because it means that and the thing is with again, I've said it's probably for the third week in a row. Garnacho in that 10 is not a 10. He's still playing. He's touching the byline the whole fucking game. He doesn't offer anything inside at all. And when
you know why though, Double A? Let me just add on that one, Double A. You know why? Because he's got. I'm not trying to defend Garnacho, but it's because the system's not working. It's not the fact the system's not working; it's the personnel. So Mazraoui's not getting up there, which then pushes Garnacho inside because or De Ligt, because De Ligt's not getting up there himself. Support that would naturally push Garnacho inside, but they're offering nothing in the final third. And like what you're saying there is, at least they're better defensively in that system than Mazraoui and Dalot are attacking wise. They've got more in that defense, so it's a net positive if you put them attacking players in there.
I hear that, but what my problem is then is if you're saying the reason why he's not, so he's not. It's not even the fact he's staying out regardless of who's there, mate. Because he's done it with Mazraoui. He's done it no matter who. He's on that wing back role. He is staying out there purposely. He doesn't come in and offer anything. And this is what I'm worried. So why is Amorim not telling him come inside the pitch and try something different? Because what you're doing there isn't fucking working. And this is I could not believe that the same starting 11 started that second half, mate. I just couldn't fathom what they saw to make me think they didn't change anything and bring a striker on, bro. Because
bring a striker on.
I couldn't believe before we cut. When we was behind the scenes. Then you were saying there was positive things. I don't have one positive thing to say. That 10 minutes, Bunny, it was just a bit of pressure and a bit of
that's all it was, really. Let's be honest. We're getting excited about that.
and a bit of possession. We were shit from minute 1 to minute 10. And you're right what you're saying about the crowd, because. Listen, I'm one of them fans that the players have to give me something to back. I ain't just going to start saying, you can't start throwing your arms up as a player, say, come on, G us up. No, you fucking G me up, mate, because you're the one that's playing out there and you're not doing fuck all. Do you know what I'm saying? So the lineup was shit. And Ash, you're absolutely right with Maguire, because even though it was a Romanian team, you saw the difference in that high line on Thursday compared to what we saw today. You know, he's trying to play the offside trap for that second goal. The guy, he is and always will be a fucking bum. Let's not kid ourselves.
Who's that?
Maguire. He's not good enough.
Yeah.
What he's a master in. The one thing I can say he's a master in is fooling people that he's fucking good, because he has a little bit of form, fucking bashes some headers in, gives it the pride and all that bollocks. And everyone's like, nah, do you know what? He's actually pretty decent, you know, like we should keep him around. Because De Ligt shit that you know, De Ligt's just a clog wearing version of Maguire, bro. Like this, and he's so good at pulling the wool over people's eyes. And you'll never kid me, mate. Like he is terrible. Like, and the fact we've kept him for a year on 190 grand a week again. I mean, I'm more pissed off with other stuff about the club. Today is just an expected result because we're shit at home, and for whatever reason, these players just can't.
7 losses.
Just can't do anything at Old Trafford. I have no idea why. But what's really pissing me off now is everything else. Because again, talk about getting the wool pulled over your eyes. Fucking Ineos, I've jumped on this club and I've fooled you all into thinking that they're different from these Glazers, and they're fucking not. And this whole line about the calm about the end of the window when we've gone and got rid of 2 wingers and we can't get rid of all the shit that we've got, and they won't bring anyone in. Now the Tel deal's collapsed. And it's either going to be Nkunku or fucking Bailey. Are you taking?
Might not be. I'm trying to say it might not be anything at the minute.
Them 2 options, which are shit anyway, are becoming the golden goose, aren't they? Because if it's nothing, they fucked us, aren't they? Because how they can look at where we are, is it 6 points off 16th place? 5 points from 10th.
What's that again?
Aren't we like 3 points off 16th and 5 points away from 10th or something?
Something crazy like that,
bro. This is what I'm saying. Any other team, right? City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, even maybe not Spurs, but any of those teams that we're meant to be fucking fighting for the league with, yeah, they're the ones that we're meant to hold the standard. They're happy to be in the bottom half of the fucking table, right? And not want to fucking just spunk a load of invest money into improving the team. You can't look at that team when the strikers are both fucking garbage. You can't shoot, can't do nothing, and tell me that you're happy with what's going on. Oh yeah, well, you know, what it screams again is the similar to 21-22. They've just pissed the season up the wall again and not asked about it. Oh well, you know, we only spend money in the summer anyway, so we'll get through this. Hopefully he wins the Europa League, and you know, we're going again in the summer. Fuck that, and fuck you, because that just tells me you don't give a shit about Manchester United. All they're here for, is a new stadium so they can get fucking Rihanna, Beyonce down to the stadium for concerts, NFL games at the stadium, get the little coin from that and all the restaurants and hotels, and I guarantee someday soon, the Super League comes back around and they want a little piece of that pie as well. Because I imagine if City get done over, they'll probably want to jump shit from the Premier League as well. So all this will start up again. So no one from that club above Amorim is fooling me or pulling the wool over my eyes. I know exactly what you are, and I know exactly what you're here for. And to watch that again for game after game, and I guarantee, mate, I was having a conversation with a few fans today and my dad. Them ticket prices are skyrocketing in the summer.
You're going to go up,
bro.
Oh, bro, 100. Bro, who else is going to pay for that stadium? Who else is paying for that stadium?
No, you're not wrong.
And I'll be absolutely honest. This is the first time since I've been a season ticket holder that I'd be happy to walk away. I've literally, I think I've had enough. I'm fed up. I'm fucking fed up of it, mate. I'd rather go around the country and make videos about other teams, go and enjoy football other places, because right now I enjoy nothing about Manchester United. Absolutely nothing. Apart from Amorim calling out the bullshit. That's the only thing I'm happy about. Anything else, the players, the owners, even a section of the fan base who stick up for these pricks, fucking absolute venom to this club. And it's killing it, mate. And how longer can we watch? How longer can we watch this club die like this? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Nah, bro, that's deep, man. I hear you, man. Like it becomes like, you you just can't be asked with this team anymore, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Like that's the reality, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I gave my ticket away today. I wasn't even bothered. Like I said, yo, do you want it? He's like, yeah, I'll take it. Like, bro, man, it's not like for me, it's like I don't want to go. Like normally you should feel buzzing to watch United.
You don't. The reason why you don't want to go is because people just, I know you man in particular, but fans, and it's a tough, I don't say this, I don't want to AO it, but it's tough to accept. We are mid.
Yeah.
We are a mid-table side. So the reason why I look at that performance today and go, I don't think it's horrendous, is because I hear where you man are coming from in regards to if it's a shout out to Faz.
We got Faz.
If we're at the level that we are supposed to be at. Yes, of course, if the level that we are aiming for, we are way short. But guess what? We don't have the players for that. We do not have the ownership for that. That's just what it is. The table don't lie. We are a mid-table team. So you know what you're going to get with a mid-table team? Inconsistent performances. You are going to get... That's why I don't think today was that bad. You know why I don't think today was that bad? Because that is our level. We played against the Palace, were just below us before that game. And that's what it looked like. I think we were 12th, they were 13th, or whatever the case may be. It looked like 12th versus 13th. There weren't really too much in the game. Like Ash mentioned, it's not like Onana had to make save after save. Same for their goalkeeper as well. It's not like Henderson was making save after save. There was a couple good shots, like Maino hit the post, for example.
Agate, that was it,
yeah, the Agate volley, Bruno from the edge for them, outside of their 2 goals.
All comfortable.
Yeah, it was all comfortable, and they missed their couple. Onana did well to come out for the Mateta chance, but I thought, like I said, do I think we was terrible today? No. Do I think we was good today? Also no. We was our level. We just didn't take our chances, and they took theirs, because you know what they didn't make? Basic individual errors. That's the difference in today's game. That should have been 0-0. Euro gets moved out the way too easy. I can't remember who the Palace player was. Way too easy. Second goal, we see Maguire do that for the Brighton game. Go look at that. I've seen the still image because it's on the socials. If he steps forward like he should, the Munez is offside and is given offside, and then we go again. And that's just what it is. People just have to accept this is what we are. And we're going to have up and down. We're going to have good performances and we're going to get good wins like we've had. We're going to have performances like today. That's not so good. And we're going to have even worse performances where we get battered. And that's just what it is. We are 13th February the 2nd for a reason. It's tough to accept. Super tough. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's horrible. I hate having to say this on a platform of this magnitude. However, I just have to be honest here. This is what we are, and it's going to continue. Now, does that mean that the manager's blameless? Of course not. But I don't think it was a tactical thing today. I don't think it was a tactical thing with the manager. I don't think it was that.
I think he set us up wrong.
A little bit.
How did he set us up? How did he set us up wrong?
Well, what's Mainoo doing up top?
Here's
where the difference is. I've been saying for the longest, I've said it on here, I've said it on my platform, other platforms, try different things. So if you try something and it doesn't work, I ain't gonna criticize.
When you fix one thing, Flawless, you figured one part, then you continue to do that part. Do you know what I mean? You don't start mixing that part up. I hear that. So you would have played Maino left hand and maybe played Xerxes up top. Exactly, yeah.
And here the thing is, I think, yes, that is a better option, 110%. Maino up top there, Ahmad. But even when, like someone mentioned in the chat, when Xerxes and Højlund got on, there wasn't much difference.
No, I even felt that there was no planning when they came on.
Nah, there was a plan. Like, you know what it is?
I don't know what it was.
No, there was a plan. You know what it was? Is that the Palace, after they scored, grew into the game. They got more confidence. And we've seen this team fold before. Why are we acting like we ain't seen these players fold before? The players folded.
I don't mind in trying something new because that's what managers are meant to do. What my issue is, why do you wait until we concede a goal to fucking change it? Because it wasn't working up until we conceded a goal.
I hear that.
My issue is he didn't do the right things in game. Like it's very poor in game management because that second half we weren't doing anything at all. So it's like, what are we waiting for? Like,
and I agree with that. And he's not blameless. Go on, carry on.
No, I quite liked the Xerxes Højlund thing because from what I could see, they were switching. Højlund was going to 10, Xerxes was going to 9, and they were switching every now and again, I think they were trying to confuse their defense on who was what and where and everything like that. Obviously, it didn't work out too well, but he got it wrong, didn't he? And like you said, after such a good performance in the 10 on Thursday, I think Cobby was the only player that deserved to start that game in the position he finished it on Thursday.
That I hear.
You know what I mean?
100. That I hear in regards to the Maino thing, and we know that these players are not going to help the manager in terms of him getting things wrong. We know what the wing backs give. Maybe you do try Garnacho and Ahmad as the two wing backs, like you mentioned, but then who's in the 10s? Who plays 10?
If you want to play Garnacho,
Ericsson,
you play
Cobby and Bruno, Cobby, Ericsson. Yeah, I think these options.
Maybe no, I'm hearing that. Maybe he tries that next. I hear that, but to me, is it an improvement? Yes. Do I think that's a significant improvment? Not really,
significant, but it's an improvement on the way that one there had no.
I think it's slight.
Anfield away, you're not going to do that because you need that defensive cover.
Absolutely.
Crystal Palace at home, you have the fucking impetus to go and attack and push teams back. You're not going to do that with Delo and Mazraoui. It's just not.
I agree with that.
If ever there was a time to play Ahmad as a wing back, you play Ahmad as a wing back.
Ahmad wing back.
You put Mainoo on the right hand side, put Garnacho on the left if you want to keep Garnacho in the team, and then you play much more attacking.
There is personnel changes that he did indeed get wrong, 110%. Like, I'm not disputing that, but I don't think it lies on that. It's like, it's Palace at home.
Yeah. I'm getting
Palace at home. I should be able to be in charge and you man put in a better performance than that. Respectfully.
We've not scored against them yet.
Palace at home.
You know, we've not scored against them in, I think, 5
attempts 4 games.
now.
Yeah, it's 4 games.
4 games.
It's 4 games. So these are long because our attack's been rubbish. Like I said, I hear it in regards to Garnacho, Ahmad. Maybe Ericsson and a Maino and a Xerxes. I ain't trying to see Højlund or Garnacho. Improvement, yes, but I think it makes a big difference. Nah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't. Aside from Ahmad at wing back, that's the one I look at and go, Ericsson in the 10, maybe.
To to build at least have Ahmad as right wing back if you haven't got because you haven't got any other fullbacks.
Dargo has to start. Sorry, bro. Dargo has to start Friday. If he doesn't, bro.
Yeah.
If he
I
doesn't,
think he'll start Friday.
Lost Poet says, how was it a disaster clash from Ruben? Whenever he plays their crap, look at it objectively. Xerxes is just awful. God forbid he tries something new. Bruno playing pivot, make Ogate's job harder. Yeah, true. I think so. Gareth says, the coach doesn't let patterns of play develop. There's no relationship on the pitch. Collier plays well, benched. Mino out of position. Xerxes in and out of the team. Amorim is just not good as you guys think. Zoateng says, if this is Erik ten Hag, we are destroying him. We have to keep it honest. United over any manager. Amorim has been shocking. His 11 tactics are trash.
No. That's not the case.
No, that was too far.
Because again, too much results-based analysis. If we go back to the show after the Arsenal game, go check the comments live and go check the comments after. Liverpool game the same. It can't be up here. We play well against Liverpool, get a good result. Probably should have won the game. Everything's great. The manager's great.
But to be fair, we didn't really judge. He also said the mark of a team is.
He didn't. But I'm not talking about Amorim. I'm talking about super chats and fans. Go back and check. I guarantee if we go check the Unfiltered podcast section right now, the comment section of that, after the Arsenal game and after the Liverpool game, it's a complete 181 from today. Yes, today was bad. I'm not disputing that. Yes, the manager got things wrong. Yes, the players weren't good. But we can't.
The losses are different.
We can't go over the top with the praise and then go over the top with the criticism. There has to be some form of balance. How is it now? Man weren't saying that after those two games.
The losses are different. You know, it's not like under Ten Hag we're getting peppered. We're getting smashed by Crystal Palace and losing that game today. Like we've all agreed. Like. It was just an kind of game. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing in it, really. Do you know what I mean? The fact that we're actually playing and we could have won that game today. Under Ten Hag, we weren't winning those games. Crystal Palace were playing us off the field.
The attack fluffed their lines today.
So we can see there is a bit of improvement. Do you know what I mean? So like we're saying, it's not the manager, it's the 11, because the 11 have underperformed in a system that they knew and they were accustomed to and that they were trained for their entire careers pretty much. So nothing on the manager. The manager just needs his men in the team. Do you know what I mean? Although again, there's a few tactical tweaks that he just doesn't need to be making. He's messing around too much.
We still do better, but like that's what it is, yo. It's not like we had 0 shots on target, but we had 1 or 2 shots overall. We had enough possession and we had the ball in the correct areas. The attackers didn't do what they were supposed to do today. How you have 10 shots and 0 on target?
That's wild, you know. Bro, it's crazy.
How you have 10 shots and 0 on target? How you have 17 shots in a game and have 2 on target? And
I don't know how many shots did the strikers have? Because the strikers don't have shots in our team.
Talking about depending if you're talking about Maino or you're talking about Højlund and Xerxes.
Yeah, Højlund, Xerxes, like our forwards, even when they came
on.
I
know Maino, he hit a post. I think he had a couple.
Yeah.
Agate had one, the volley. Yeah. Bruno had one.
So you're saying Agate one wasn't a save then? Was it a block or something?
It was a block, but I'm still counting. The point is I'm making it. It's not a clear chance, but it's still a good opportunity is what I'm saying. Like that's the point I'm making. It's like it's a block. You can't have 17 shots and 2 on target. I'm sorry. 10 shots and a half and 0 on target. That's on the attackers.
True. Zayd says, Ethan Waneri, Skelly, Champions League and League is ours. Guys like Saeed were glazing Ineos for non-existent Tel deal February 2nd and Amorim had 0 signings ready to play. Amorim was a panic choice, not good enough. Flawless Ruben is not good enough for this job. This far, bro. I thought we said we don't do manager FC, sack him. And United to the end says, it's wild that Casemiro's contract extends until 2027, or he likely earned 350k a week just by training, returning home to his family. That man is truly blessed. Big up to everyone locked in, man. There's 2.5k in the building. You lot hit the like button. There's only 468 likes. That means there's over 2,000 people here not liking the video. So please, you lot in the comments. Hit the likes, man. Hit the likes, people.
And just to say as well, there's no manager FC. You know what I'm saying? Man will criticize where I think.
No, I'm criticizing, man.
I'm back blindly. Yes, I'm a fan.
I'm not doing it, Danny. I'm not doing it, Danny, because Danny's hammering out. He's hammering out.
That means he was. If anyone's hammering out now,
but I'm not. I don't do it.
If anyone's hammering out now, they was never hammering in to begin with.
Yeah, they never wanted him.
They never wanted him. They never wanted to give him a chance.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Because if we go back and look at the last guy, You know what I'm saying? He spent money and man, we're giving him time. That's why with Amorim, I am giving him a little bit more leeway because I understand the situation that you were brought into is doing. If he had spent money and we were looking like this, whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Entirely different conversation, but you have to look at things within context. However, he isn't blameless and certain things he needs to be doing. Like we've mentioned, the defensive wing backs, that has to stop. But I also understand that if you take certain players out of the 10s and play them as wing backs, the 10s are also not good. I understand that you are working with not the best. However, on the flip side, you knew this.
Yeah, you knew this.
So that's why I don't give you a big excuse for that. But you probably didn't know how bad they was. But was you promised in things this window? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you didn't realize how bad it was. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Faz. This start here, Faz. Man United games to lose 5 home Premier League matches. It's taken Amorim 7 matches.
That's crazy,
it's
bro.
Crazy. It's crazy, man. Faz, what are you saying, bro? How you feeling, man?
He shouldn't be this. He shouldn't have made the mistake he made today. It was very bad mistake to make. I'm not gonna sit here and say Ruben needs every single one of his signings because that's the same fucking thing we did with Eric, and we messed up. So we're not doing that. Ruben needs every single signing that under the sun that he wants to bring in. No. But on the other hand, the man has been left with so many issues to deal with from the previous manager's regime at the same time he's dealing with. And he's gone about it in a very militant way, right? Let's unpack this properly. He could have well and truly used Marcus Rashford again and again and probably won some games and probably had an extra player on the pitch, on the bench. He decided, no, enough is enough. We're really going to gut this thing. He could have kept on using Casemiro again and again and had games where he's looking leggy and Kalas and costing this and that. He said, nah, I'm not doing it. And enough is enough. Let's gut this thing here. Do you know what I'm saying? He's gone about a lot of things very militantly. And that's why you're getting these results as well, because it's one or the other. You're either going to have these Marcus Rashfords in the club and who are going to get the odd goals and you're going to keep doing this thing on and off, or you just say, nah, I'm going to chew my bullet now. I'm going to have my medicine now and I'm going to hold it until the end of the season, because we're not going to achieve anything in the league, right? Whether we come 7th, 8th, 5th, nothing comes out of it, right? We're actually better off if we just fuck the league off, excuse my French, go and win the Europa League if we can, try and push for that FA Cup if we can, and then we check it next season. We rejig it next season. We're better off that way because, one, these players that we call for their heads every other week, they finally get to go. Man United are finally in a position where they can say, let's actually entertain offers for Garnacho. Let's see who the hell is out there to buy Rashford. Let's see who comes and puts a bid in for Casemiro. We're no longer a team who's willing to say, oh, he can stay as long as he wants. Whoever comes in bids for him, we're going to reject it. No, we're not like that. What we can say now is, he didn't get the players quick enough to use in this window. We lost out on Anthony, who's not been used by the manager. He don't like him. Fantastic. Has Anthony worked out? No. Is he gonna? No. Leave that shit. Stop revising it and saying he can work out under this. He can do. Nah, man. Done. Dusted. See you later. Ineos should have went and got him a player in that position. That's where we mess up. Rashford, done. Dusted. Had enough. Decade in. Face of Manchester. Listen, enough is enough. See you later. He can come good now. Done. See you later. Ineos should have went and got him a player in that position. Right? I'm telling you lot, Dorgu, bro, I really want Dorgu and Heaven to come good. I really do. I wholeheartedly do. But Dorgu cost Lecce less than a G-Wagon. We are unveiling Arsenal's academy in Old Trafford. Are you having I'm glad I didn't go to the game today. I'm glad. I've not missed a game in decades. I need a sick note to make sure I don't go to the game. I'm glad I didn't fucking go to the game, man. We're unveiling, a Toyota Prius and a Hyundai at Old Trafford. Galatasaray got Osimhen on loan, Osimhen, them type of players. Morata, big name players, they're getting on loan. We can't get fucking nobody. Nobody. And this is where you really have to call out Ineos. What are you on? What are you on? What ambition are you showing us for the next coming, not the league, The Europa League. How are you supporting the manager for the Europa League? 24 hours before the window closes, the manager started a game at home without a striker.
Crazy.
Who he had available. Both of them. That is on the manager, 100%. Joshua Zirkzee only played 11 minutes against FCSB. Only 11. He could have started today. That is on the manager. What message is he sending? Ineos, man, help this guy, man. And Man United fans, the lot of you, including myself, humble yourselves, you know. We're 13th. Who the flip are we to say no to anyone, bro? Who are we? Who are we to say no to Felix, Nkunku, whoever, Leon Bailey? Who are we? Who are we? No, Saeed, who are we?
I can't lie, man. They don't help the cause, man.
What do you think, yeah, Dogu and Heaven are going to add in terms of goals, bro? Let's be deadly honest. My man brought in De Ligt and Eriksen off the bench. Are you actually having a laugh? We cannot say no to anyone. Who are we? Who the fuck are we?
I get the point Faz is making because we're in desperate times. Like I get you. I'm not a fan of Felix. Would I take him on loan at this current time? Yes. Because of where we are. No obligation to buy, but I would take him 100% in the team.
Manchester United are begging, dying, for a loan. You know them loans, Igalo, Weggy, Sabitzer, Amrabat. Bro, fan base divided. Oh my God, sign him. Keep him. Regulon. We can't we're dying, tomorrow. There's going to be some bomber tomorrow on Man United. Man United might end up signing some mad player that this same fan base might end up saying, let's keep him. I swear to God. Where's Igalo nowadays? Can we call him?
Relax.
I know we desperate, but yeah. You need to chill out fast. But I understand your overall point. I'm with you, man. Fast. I'm with you with what you're saying. I'm 100% with you, my guy. 100%.
The issue is Faz. It's why I'm saying it pisses me off that it's like the last day of the window and it's Nkunku or Bailey. It's because they're forever desperate and it's always last minute. And I don't know whether, because you remember the stories about United like the buzz of the final day of the window because it's clicks, it's views, it's retweets, it's engagement on the socials. We do it every single transfer window, but we don't learn how the start of the month. Your second highest paid player can say he wants a new challenge. He's only leaving now, and you've not replaced him. Is a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke, and I can only imagine it's because they've stretched out the whole month because all he gets done is asked about Rashford. It's all in the papers. It's all in the Athletic. It's everywhere. Rashford. Manchester United's name. Like they could have got him out that week if they were a really serious club. And you're right what you're saying. What are you on? What are you actually showing that shows us? You know, you want to put the Manchester back in Manchester United. You're showing us fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. Other than you know better. It means nothing, mate. That's what I'm saying.
I still don't know what that means.
It doesn't mean anything, man.
No, bro. What does that mean?
Man United fans, they're crying on social media saying, look what look what happened with Rashford. My man came and announced it in a PE hall, in a school, saying he wants a new challenge, and you man are crying. Begs. I'm caught tweeting all of them saying you lot are begs. Absolute begs. You're begging for a guy that went to the school visit and said he wants a new challenge. Are you actually having a laugh? And out of all the major teams in the world, Aston Villa, bro. Aston Villa. Big Marcus Rashford, you know. Barcelona and all of this. Bayern Munich. Aston Villa. Unai Emery. Wow. We're absolute begs, man. This is what we deserve now. This is until we start waking up and saying, you know, let's humble ourselves. You know, these players that we're linked with, let's see if they can work out. Let's climb our way back into Champions League, and then we can attract big players.
You know how many podcasts I've done about Garnacho and saying, yo, guys, the ceiling ain't high, let's sell it. But guys, we need to sell it for 70 million.
The what? What did you say? The ceiling?
So I said that's his. No, I'm saying like his ceiling is.
There's no ceiling,
bro. Like that's for me. I said, yo, listen, let's sell him while we can, But the fan base don't want to let go of these players, man. We can't let go of Garnacho.
But Saeed, the board shouldn't be listening to fans.
Oh my God, man.
Board shouldn't. I say this, including myself. You are paid big money to do your job. Don't worry about the fans, because if you do your job correctly, guess what? The team will be successful. And if the team is successful, we will love you. They shouldn't be looking at it and going, all right, we don't want to sell Garnacho because the fans want to keep him. Forget the fans. How about you?
Yeah.
You're qualified. We are not qualified to do the job you are doing. You are qualified. That's why you are in the position you are to make those decisions. The fact that we rejected that offer tells you all you need to know. Why are we keeping Garnacho? Even if you rate him as a player, let's say hypothetically you do, which I don't, but let's say you rate him. He does not fit the system. He's not a wing back. He's not a 10. He's not a striker. Surely you look at it and go, he's a winger. We don't play with wingers. Sell him. Good money, and then you go and invest elsewhere. You can get 2 players. If Rashford's going to go, you can go get someone to replace Garnacho and Rashford. But again, just stinks of incompetence from these people. What was it, 40 million Napoli offered? 40 million, 50 million?
40 million, yeah, they offered
40 million for him is up. And then
More than
40
40.
listen to him, because these are the same fans who would tell you, oh, we can't sell well. And we're going to get 40 million for a guy who's 1 in 5 in terms of goals.
And just doesn't suit our system.
He don't suit the system. Sell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we're being honest, Garnacho's not the big problem right now. The big problem is we've got rid of Sancho, Anthony, and Rashford. And where's the planning on replacing 3 attacking players? We've got no plan in place there. We've known from last summer we've had to replace Sancho. We knew Anthony was leaving. We knew Rashford was leaving. Where are we at here? 1 day away.
Yeah,
and we've got no idea what we're doing with the forward line. That's just mismanagement from the Ineos.
There was no plan.
No plans.
There was no this is what I'm saying with Ineos. There was no plan. Everyone.
So if we get rid of Garnacho, are we going to get anyone else in anyway?
No,
I wouldn't trust he would. They take that 50 million, mate, and that goes straight into the back pocket. They ain't fucking.
This is crazy.
They ain't investing it back. They ain't investing it back because you're right. You've let 3 wingers go and not replaced one of them, bro. And apparently. Think about it. Do you know what I mean?
We've known they're going. It's not like, it's been a surprise. We've planned for them leaving. Where's the replacements? Where are we at? We're not even close. There was 5 minutes of us talking about Tel. Tel's going to come in. All of a sudden, he's gone. Like what? There's no plan.
But the thing is with Tel, though, it's like Man United were never ever going to buy Tel.
Never.
But they negotiated for a loan deal. Like, bro, you should have made that clear, man. Like, if you're gonna, that's what I don't get. Like, you've literally negotiated for a loan, but Bayern want to sell. They don't want a loan. They just accepted a bid from Tottenham for 50 million euros.
Until rejected it.
Again,
Until rejected it.
Of incompetence, because with the Sancho
man.
I don't know if they were planning on keeping him. I don't know what the story, because we all knew that was gonna fall. Rashford, they had ample time to get rid of. Same with Garnacho. But again, incompetence.
Yeah, Garnacho's time, bro. We've had time.
Because we've had a long time, and this is what they've shown us who they are before this.
Shout out Adam.
We know what they're like. Big up Adam. We know what they're like. This is why I've never been on board, even though they did good business in the summer. It's like you can look at things and go, how you selling and not replacing?
That's mad.
But even last summer was all drawn out, mate. It was good in terms of the bodies we got in, but it was all drawn out. It was not. Again, one thing United like to do is just suck the fun out of every single situation.
Everything, man.
You know what I'm saying? You can never enjoy a single fucking thing with this football club. And
but they're farming interactions. That's what they're doing in it. Double A. The longer they drag the deal on, the more interactions they can talk about in the shareholder meetings. Do you know, if they get a deal done within 2 weeks, that's 2 weeks finished. Do you know what I mean? Whereas they keep dragging it on, people are talking about it for weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months. So again, they go to the shareholders. Oh, look, our Twitter interactions are up. That we're worth more money because we're the biggest. All that nonsense. That's why they drag it on.
Hear what you're saying, Ash. Them dragging out interactions for are they content creators? What's going on? Are they us?
They said that, bro. They said that.
I mean, it's wild.
It's widely known that that's what they do, bro. Like,
they legit said this before. They've said
it, bro. They had a guy that comes out and said they do everything for interactions. They have
there was the guy that said he said
they employ people to go through Twitter and look at everything. How can they keep at the trending topics on retweets and all that? Like, they live for it, bro.
They are content creators.
Absolutely,
bro. I'll be honest, it's no longer fun actually being a Man United. Like, it's not fun anymore.
It's never been fun for a while, man.
I had the best time, on holiday. I didn't want to come back. I went to Galatasaray Stadium, every day, I met the ultras every day, bro. They man are telling me about all the players they're linked with, Champions League, they're looking forward to next season, this, that, Morata. Bro, them man are enjoying life. They even like trolling me about Ole and Jose and all of this, bro. Like, this is not fun, man.
Bro,
Saeed,
It's not fun.
I don't want
bro,
to go
Crystal
to
Palace.
no more, man.
Crystal Palace is trolling me today. I like G. You see him, bro. Man said, yo, what happened to the famous Man United, bro? Man, bro, they have beat us home and away for the past 2 seasons, right? This season, obviously, we drew against them, yeah? But we've not beaten them for a good minute.
Yeah,
We've
good
not beaten Bournemouth for a good minute. We've not beaten Brighton for a good minute. We've not beaten Liverpool for a good minute. Like, we've not beaten so many teams for a good minute, you know, man. It's actually like I've said it, like everyone keeps bantering United online, you know, all these clubs that say, yo, Old Trafford, we love it. You know, Tottenham, even Tottenham, bro. Tottenham are loving Old Trafford.
Do you know how bad that is?
You know how bad that is?
Because we're mid.
It's very bad, man.
Because we're a mid-table club. That's what happens when you're
We're
mid-table.
not even
Who's
mid-table.
next?
We're lower table, bro. We're not even
Who's
mid-table.
next?
Nah, we mid-table. We all right, lower mid-table. All right, double.
Yeah,
All
lower mid-table.
right,
Bro,
man. You
bro,
didn't have to go
yeah,
there,
bro.
man. All right, man.
Hey,
Bro, like, yo,
listen,
this guy,
listen,
man.
listen.
Keep it.
Jesus.
Keep it facts, bro.
Yo,
Guys,
I know it, man. Nah, man.
2 weeks'
ignorance is
time-
bliss. You don't have to say that, man.
In
Mid-table
2
just
weeks'
sounds
time-
better. Fuck.
In 2 weeks' time, there is El Medico. There is the 6-pointer in 2 weeks' time. Yeah. The week after that, we got
Was it us
Everton.
versus Spurs?
Yeah, us versus Spurs.
Yeah.
We got Everton after that in a couple of weeks, bro. Like, we could be, honestly, we could be 16th by then. 16th, bro. Yeah? It's a farce, man. Before I bring in Adam, there's a couple of super chats here. Rashford, Super Archer Rashford reveals what happened. Ineos forced him out. Amorim claims he went on Nile before Everton with no proof, and it fell apart from there. I was never Greenwood out, but letting him go was a mistake. And lad is bagging quality goals. You lot in Manchester riot, Glane out. Like Mike says, Ineos clearly didn't back him, and let's be real, he will be sacked first quarter of next season. He played Moon as a striker. He's a joke, and refuses to change system until he gets the right players. He is embracing losing every week. If he was Paul Southgate, you'd be calling for his head. Adam, how are you feeling, man? Where do you sit with all of this, man? And
Yeah,
give
my
me
head is hot, Saeed. I can't lie.
talk to me, bro.
You know what?
Talk
It's
to me.
I woke up too late for the game. It's at 9. Usually I'm awake at 9, weekend or weekdays, regardless. But I missed the first 15 minutes, and I think that was the only good bit of the game. So I saw only the pathetic performances. I'm not too happy with the manager, Saeed. I have to say.
Yeah, no, speak, bro.
I have to say it. Like this is not anything Amorim out or anything like that.
No.
Of course not. But there are obvious things that are taking too long to realize. Some things that we consider like done. Like this is the best setup. This is the best partnership for defense. Mainu should be playing there more, and he still isn't doing it. And like for example, the defense. You don't mess with the defense. You don't rotate the defense. It's obvious. Has Klopp ever benched a prime Van Dijk when he was fit, or Rio, or Vidic, or company? You don't, or Puyol, or Piqué. The centre back pairing, it's a back 3 or a back 4. The centre halves, you don't touch them. When you have a good setup, you stick to it. This Maguire revival, Saeed, it's the plot twist I did not need in my life in 2025. I'm not here for it.
Bro, I feel you, man. I feel you.
He's one of the worst centre halves I've seen, and it's just I've given him some slack just because we are not seeing much of him. But now that he's going back to playing a lot, I have to go back to my old habits and give him shit like I used to do. I'm not here for it. It's obvious to me that it's Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Martinez, the best back 3 we have. Mazraoui goes from being one of the best in the league to being a player that's not playing well, just from going to wing back to centre half. It's very obvious. Those three players are intelligent players. They understand each other quite well and they communicate. You build from the defense because we concede goals. We don't score goals, so at least prevent them. It's obvious. We don't have the attack. We don't have it. And the players that are there, I don't rate any of them, to be honest, except for Ahmad. Keep the defense steady and put Ahmad wing back because it is the best we have. And now that we've worked out that Mainu should and could be playing as a number 10, well, then just do it. We've been calling it for months, but he just realized that this week. And he already is going back to not playing Mainu in the 10. If you decided and we figured out that Mainu can play in the 10, well, that gives you an option we didn't have a week ago. Use it, benefit from that. Because now you could play whoever, like, I don't rate Højlund, but one of him or Zerski. You've got the option of playing Kobbie Mainoo in the 10. You've got the put someone else on the right. I know we don't have the squad. It's obvious. But we score more goals with an attacker in the wing-back position. And we can see a lot less goals when we have that back three. It's obvious to me. And it's taking too long now. It's too long. Kobbie Mainoo doesn't play well in the middle with Ugarte. Or at least I should say the other way around. Ugarte doesn't play well next to Mainoo. Doesn't play well next to Bruno. Seems to play well next to Casemiro and Collier.
Yeah.
I've noticed this. And I think many of you have noticed it as well. And look, I'm not saying it's the best combination, but the data we have suggests that Ugarte plays very well next to Casemiro, very well next to Toby Collier, and not that well next to the other two guys. And we need to connect the dots. For Bruno, I don't think anyone plays well next to him. I think he's a walking disgrace. I'm fed up of him. I'm fed up of Bruno. It's been too long.
I call him a walking disgrace.
He's terrible. He's terrible. Like Bruno always needs some type of player next to him, but that other player never needs a Bruno next to him. When's the last time you saw someone say, "Well, he needs Bruno next to him"? That never happens. But never. Bruno always needs a Ugarte or a Casemiro. Or someone to defense to back him up, or someone to. No one ever needs Bruno, but somehow he always needs someone. This Bruno thing could be the thing that tips me over the edge with Amorim. I can't lie. It's been too long of Bruno being the main. We changed everyone many times in the setup. The only thing that's never changed, and we are still chaotic, is Bruno. Just for God's sake, I'm begging, do something about it. Because my head is hot, Saeed. It's not good enough. And now for the first time ever, like for example, when we had Ten Hag at the first of Ten Hag, at the beginning, and when we had Ole, and when we had Jose, even if I'd wanted all of those managers sacked, and I think they were all not good enough, there was at least a set of players that if I came in as a manager, I said... Reliable. Exactly. And I said, those players should play. There was at least... This is the first time that if I walk in and everyone is fit, I can't pick an 11 that I'm happy with. And the squad is not good enough. Like before that, just Ten Hag had Varane, had Casemiro, he had Ronaldo at some point, he had Weghorst, if you will, he had Martial, he had Greenwood, he had Rashford, he had all of them. And he didn't have Greenwood, I'm sorry, he didn't have that one. But he had Jadon Sancho. He never played Ahmad. But now we don't have that quality of players. So if you don't have the quality, make the right decisions. You haven't got much margin here.
Yeah, you know what? Like, I think for me, like, you know, he said he wanted to try to be different today, but I didn't feel that. Like, it was only for 10 minutes, and that's the problem. Like, I didn't feel like. And after that, what I don't like as well is that the game's just drift away, and nothing's really happening. Nothing's really changing. You know, the players are not responding to it. You know, they're playing with fear. Have you ever noticed a team that plays with so much fear, like giving the ball away? Like, the one thing that as well this team lacks is accountability. Who was getting Eze? Eze went from one side of the pitch to another. Nobody decided, you know what? Let's do a tactical foul.
Whilst blowing, by the way.
No, they tried to. Bruno tried to. Don't do that. Bruno tried to catch him. He just couldn't. Bruno tried. You could catch him. Bruno tried. Watch it back. He chased him down. He tried to trip him up. He just couldn't catch him.
You know what? When you watch United, you know what? You get the feeling that there are two Brunos on the pitch. One missing up in attack and one missing up in defense. He's everywhere.
We don't. Yeah, we lack so much physicality. We lack technical players. We lack physicality. We lack know-how. We lack goals. Discipline. We lack, bro.
We knew all this beforehand, though. You could read any of these previous losses at home. You could say that about this. That's why I don't hear it about personnel and tactics. Even though, yes, there is certain things he needs to be doing better because we've seen this. I don't think it. Again, these lot. Mid. That's why
Mid,
we are where we are.
Mid.
When he got here, we was 13th.
Yeah. And I will single him out. You know why I still single him out? Because a lot of fan base here think this guy's the oracle. They think this guy is
I didn't single him out. I didn't think he was that bad.
No, I will single him out because you know what it is?
He's terrible.
He will say he can play in Fergie's team. I agree with the day. He will say he's playing Fergie's team.
Yeah,
you know, so that's why I'll single him out.
Drugs are cheap these days.
Why.
We know.
Do you know why he was terrible? Because he's playing alongside Agate and he's nowhere near Agate the whole game. He's on the fucking left.
And
he's on the number 10. He's on the right.
Call him out.
He wants to be everywhere doing everything. Have some fucking discipline and stay in your position. You don't help the team. You're in the team. You don't
have to fight every year. I'm have to fight every year because I believe United need to get rid of Bruno. But because he gets his little GAs here, everyone gets kind of almost like, sidetracked, and it's like the best thing ever. Like, it's not. We're shit without Bruno. We're shit with Bruno.
We never play without him. We get he gets sent off and we improve with 10 men.
Bro, I'm just sick and tired of it, bro. And yeah, listen, guys, I know Aston Villa are going to tweet now. This is the best time to tweet about Rashford signing. You know what I mean? When United is low, and when Anthony has had a man-of-match performance against Real Betis. Yeah, we know this is going to happen. You know what I mean? Listen, Man United is the only club that you can beat when they're down, bro. You got to strike when the iron's hot, you know? But I just, today, for me, was like, bro, there's a lot left in the season, you know? And United not even getting anyone in terms of attack, in this window.
Saeed, are you surprised by that?
Yeah, bro, I'm surprised. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we should be surprised for of course.
Are you really surprised that we haven't signed him?
Yeah.
Not saying we should have. Surprised. Really?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Because we're told this new regime is going to take us back. They want to win the league in 3 years.
Well, Double A, you know this. This ain't a regime you believe in.
Well, they have to prove me wrong, don't they?
But you're right. In regards to I know why you don't believe in the. This is why I'm not shocked about us not signing anybody.
But I don't want to be right, bro. This is the last thing. This is the last thing I want. So I'm here to be shocked and surprised. And the fact I'm not being is what's pissing me off. And I'm surprised that they're not making me my own words.
I'm with you in regards to I want to be wrong, but the reason why I am not surprised because they've shown us they're incompetent. The Ten Hag situation shown us that. People just don't want to believe it.
You want to believe it's a mistake. You want to be proved wrong. Do you know what I mean? Of course, you want to be proved wrong.
I hear you, Ash, but there's mistakes. There's mistakes and there's monumental fuck ups. That's what it is, and that was a monumental fuck up consistently because they stuck with him. They did the assessment from when February last year.
Do you know how?
And you can add the Ashcroft as well. You can add
and Ashworth, and then they wanted to put the whole all the issue. Oh, it was him. So it's like, what were you lot doing? But let's just say it was summer. So you had from July till November, and everybody involved had meetings, 3 international breaks, and still didn't sack him. They shown us. The girls are home. People just don't want to believe. You got all the evidence, video evidence, text messages, pictures, and people just don't want to believe it. That's why I'm not surprised we didn't sign anybody.
No, they've shown us. You know what's wrong? The only thing I don't know is how bad the financial situation is. This is this is the part that I don't understand that I don't know, because from what I get from the outside, but maybe I'm completely clueless on the topic. I think our finances are quite bad. I think we need to offload and to do stuff there. But then again, I don't understand that situation quite well. So because it's the only thing that would make sense.
If we're relying on club finances, Adam, but Ratcliffe's got money himself. The Glazers can go and float some more money. There's not a problem there. Money can be put into the club, the club itself. But there is external investment that can be done. You've seen that from Chelsea. You've seen that from most of the top clubs. So this idea that they can't have money, it's madness.
Yeah, I know we all probably dislike this man just as much as each other, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But Ed Woodward right now, would have rang someone and said, yo, I need 10 mil in the back of a Maybach. Exactly. I need 15 mil delivered, wired to my Barclays, even though Barclays is not working. And I need another 10 mil in Binance, if you know, for add-ons, Ed Woodward would have made it happen. As much as we hate the guy,
is that one of the reason why we're in this mess, though, Faz?
Yeah.
It is. It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. But I'm just saying.
It's kind of,
I'm
you
just
know.
saying.
The problem,
I'm
the
just
problem,
saying.
but the problem is, Faz, Woodward would have gone and signed Tony Cruz, who retired in the summer. You know what I'm saying? So,
Just saying.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Other clubs can't be doing what Manchester
Nah, I
United
get
can
it.
do in
I
the
get it.
transfer.
Today,
So he
I
got
was
his
looking at
profiling
this,
wrong, but his financials right.
Yeah, I was looking at this Instagram post of biggest player announcements, yeah, and we had two of the biggest, Sanchez and Pogba, and now we got, I don't know, bro. Who? Respect to these players. I hope
Praying
they
on
do
heaven.
well. Heaven came to hell to perform, and Dogu,
Good
I
one,
hope
that,
he
man. That was a
performs.
goodie.
I hope he does well, man. I really do.
Man.
He does
Oh
well.
my God.
But
hope
even
that
if we do have financial restrictions, utilize the long market because we've seen you lot do this before. Man, I mentioned it just before. I think it was like whether it's a
We've
regular,
got available loans, I know.
or
But now, though, be honest, though.
This
Go-
financial stuff, yeah. Sorry, but this financial stuff, we were already in a mess. But I'm really sorry, yeah. I got to be a top red right now. I didn't have to pay 66 quid for this bollocks, bro, before. Now I got to fucking pay 66 quid and get shagged at the same time. Are you taking the piss?
Yeah,
Are
because
you having a laugh?
yeah, 100%.
That's not fair. No. That's not fair. Like, I'm a consumer at the end of the day, yeah. Fan everything. I'm a consumer, you know. I want to consume what I want to consume, and I want to consume what I like. But what is this? 66 quid for this? Are you taking the piss? And the season ticket goes up next year, man. It's not fair, you know.
100%, bro.
It's not so fair. And they're so cheeky. The bastards are so cheeky that even if you want to forward a ticket, you have to pay £10 or all of this.
Yeah,
other
£10.
You have to be a member and all this.
If you're not a member, though, if you're not a
Shit,
member.
I fucking tell you, if Qataris did this, yeah, them top reds would have had absolute meltdown. They would have been chucking pints from the pubs. Right now, they're not doing fuck all. They let Sir Jim off lightly that time when they caught him in the car. They should have stuck it on him proper. They should have blocked off his car, man, and said, "Yo, what the fuck, man?"
Because
if that was foreign fans, they would have been on it, mate. They would have been on it. Let's be honest.
But they need to say something. At least talk to the fans. Be transparent. Say something like this is this. If it's financial because there are deadlines and stuff like that and calendars or whatever, say it. But if just be transparent so people can understand. Because if you say we will do this and we will have that much available, people will say, you know what, fine. But at the moment, that's not it. And the price are going up. So
you know what? Let me ask you a question here. Do you think Amorim walks, man?
No.
I don't think he's
be honest, bro. Be honest, because
when.
Nah, he's dug in. He's dug in. He's influenced.
It's two ways, you know. It's two ways, guys. Because at the end of the day, I'm not saying that, you know, he's gonna get sacked, yeah, and I hope he doesn't, yeah. But bro, like the results, if they become untenable, yeah, like, you know, it's a results-based business. Ineos have no right to sack him, yeah, because of the way the situation and whatnot. But bro, when he starts to see like, yo, the mess and the situation you're in right now, and the fact that he's getting openly, bro, he's gonna get pressed, you know, man. Them, you think this is over in terms of press conferences? He's gonna get pressed, yeah, and he's gonna have to say, yo, listen, bro, I have to just deal with, like, the reality is what you're seeing right now. I haven't got something to work with right now. So I just think for me, it's like, bro, like you're at that level now where you don't need to be dealing with this mess, bro. Like, you don't, these, like, what we're putting through now, yeah, it's like, it's a joke, man. It's a farce, bro.
Our last home game is against Villa, you know, in the league. Our last home game.
Yeah.
I know,
So
I know.
You know what I'm saying? So you're 100%.
You can't play, though. You can't play.
With every Rashford goal or every Anthony goal or assist or something, there's going to be more pressure. The journalist cannot wait.
Thank you.
Wait to just ask him the same shit again and again and again. As a community, you know, I take pride, yeah, in cussing out these journalists, you know, online. I'm like, the state of this reporting. They don't even ask you questions to do with the game. They just ask you random shit about the same stuff that someone else has asked before.
What was the one before the Europa League game the other day? Some journalist said, what would you do if Sir Jim came to you and said, I want you to play this player? And Amorim went, that's not even a question. Like,
I remember he said that.
What are we doing here? Like, honestly, journalists.
Well, legit asked him that. Yeah, that is.
Well, they legit asked him, what would you do if Sir Jim was saying, play this player, play that player?
They didn't mention how you're going to feel. You're going to be embarrassed if Rashford starts scoring goals. They said that.
Yeah, they asked him that. He goes, well, if someone's not training, then, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You get me?
Like, the training, we acting like we haven't watched Rashford here for 10 years.
No, but on his behalf,
Yeah, how much more evidence do we need? Like, to go, hey, you know what? Rashford's not the guy. He might do well.
But they're ready to take shots, though, isn't it? Flawless.
Yeah.
If he starts scoring goals now, that's what he's saying.
I hear you.
That's where they're aiming at.
And Amorim, your Manchester United manager, get used to it.
Yeah.
Buy bulletproof. You know what I'm saying? Get used to it.
He does. You can tell he's not phased by it, and he'll answer it.
No, not in the slightest. He's fully aware of the situation. You can tell he's an intelligent man. He's fully aware of the situation he's in. Guess what? Deal with it. That's what I'm going to deal with it.
What Saeed's alluding to, I think, though, if he's not getting supported, then he's not gonna want to deal with it. Because if he's not getting back, he's not getting supported. Then why should he have to deal with it? Do you know what I mean? He's just gonna bounce.
I can see a situation where he walks, and it might be this time. It might be this time next year. If you know next season, if we don't start well, it's shit again. He's not being backed properly. He's getting third or fourth choice players in that he doesn't want.
Yeah.
Listen, he's a very young man, and I think why prolong it and let it further ruin my rep, ruin my potential at getting big jobs in the future. I'll just walk. Fuck him. Go. I can get a job elsewhere. And he don't.
We better pray that Garnacho lives up to that 50 million, man. That might be real. We better.
We can't say that now. We can't say that now. We can't demand that. We can't demand that because we had opportunity. I can see it going in the summer. What did you say before? Beggars can't be choosers. Well, that's the situation there. You know. So, end of the day, if I can't expect that from him, he can't expect that. Guys, this position here, bro, is a very, very it's a detailed system where you have to have the certain profiles to play there, man. You have to. You know what I mean? And if you don't, you look very, very mediocre. Like today. That Richards was just bullying Garnacho. I felt sorry for Garnacho.
Everybody locks up Garnacho because he's rubbish.
He's bullying him, though, man. It was
everybody locks up Garnacho because he's
United winger, though. I see United winger.
Yeah, and where are United right now?
But I'm saying that that's a reality, though, situation.
Yeah, and that's why we are where we are is because we're putting out players like him on the pitch. That's the issue. It's players of his quality or lack of quality is why we are where we are. Yeah, so that's why when people say system and change the system and like he was playing better as a winger, he's just not that good.
It tells you that poor caliber or players who are not at the upper echelon of quality can also score mad goals in their life. He scored some mad goals in his life.
I can't run, but I can hit a ball.
He's one of the worst wingers in the league. Who does he start for?
He's so weak, it's unbelievable. Sometimes he goes alone. He's not even tracking.
He shouldn't even be starting for us. Because I bet if we all picked 11s now, none of us are picking Garnacho.
We're mid-table, so he's our level, no?
No. He wasn't starting by Helen. Don't do that, double A. You weren't starting taking a piss.
We're not even mid-table. We're not. And we should have taken that. We should have taken it a bit more seriously. We should have for once made 50 million from Chelsea or Napoli, and you know what a position would have been at the last moment of the transfer window. We could have said, "Yo, we actually have like some cash to play with here. We can make something happen."
Because all of a sudden, he started training well, so we keep him. Do you know how amateur that is? Like, when does performance come in there?
Yeah,
he starts training well, so we keep him. Isn't that? Am I the only one that's
what Scott McTominay used to do? To be sick in training and then to never perform on the pitch. Yeah,
because this is not just football. This is the highest level of football. So you need work ethic on a different level and talent on a different level, especially at the club of the size of United. Like this is not a charity. This is a privilege, and it's more than a privilege. And those young players from the academy, they treat it as a right. And since they are from the academy, they think the club owes them something. It's the other way around. Like this relationship between young players and club is completely misunderstood. They are the ones that are grateful to the club because the club, because of where they're born and where they are from, gave them the opportunity. The relationship is the complete other way around. It's not like the club shouldn't be. Am I the only one here who's completely outraged by everything?
Bro, I hear you. You see my match reaction, man. I'm fuming, man. I'm not accepting this shit.
You barring out, You
know what it is here? You know what it is here? If we accept this shit here and we just say, it's okay, guys, everyone then becomes relaxed. Then you don't hear about it in the media. You know, Man United watch our content, guys. They watch us. They see what's going on social media. If we're relaxed here and we accept it here, they will be like, you know what? It's not all too bad. It's all right. It's all right. This player's all right. They don't mind this player up. But if we actually call it out here, I'm telling you now, bro, they must. You have to be on their necks. You have to be
100%.
on
Every time I see Garnacho facing a defender, I am shocked when it succeeds.
Oh yeah, it's more of a surprise when he goes past him.
When he goes past it, all right, and you can expect that to be clipped and like, oh, look at him.
Oh yeah, facts. It goes right into the compilations. But Saeed, you say they watch the content. They might watch it, but they don't take on board what we're saying. I don't think they take on board what we're saying because I don't think the football club being successful on the pitch is not their main priority. That is not their first call. It's about making money, and their decision making shows that because we wouldn't be in a scenario which we're in. You've seen how City were moved this window when they're deemed to be in a crisis. And all those signings can go wrong, but I say this all the time. It's about the intent.
Yeah.
They went out there and attempted to address problems. As our board attempted to address any problem urgently, because they did them deals quick. We are now on the 2nd of February. The window's been open for a long time. Everyone knows what Amorim has needed. A long, long time. And you telling me, let's say we are broken, we got no money. You lot can't do no loan deals.
Yeah,
I refuse to believe that. I'm not even saying, hey, bring in 2 or 3 loan players, and I go, all right, cool. At least you're attempting to address the situation and trying to solve problems. You're even trying to solve problems because they're cool with it because they go make their money regardless. Because we mentioned it's about clicks, and whether Manchester United are 1st, 13th, or 20th, guess what? We get clicks, we get views. We're gargantuan when it comes to media. How many people are watching right now?
3K.
Oh, there you go then, 3K. I'm saying that's more than never mind, but you understand the point I'm making.
Yeah.
Do you know how dumb you've got to be not to realize that winning on the pitch makes money? Do you know how much money they would make if they were good? If we were good,
exactly. But you know what that is, Adam? Then that takes investment. And you're right. If the club is successful, then that takes investment that they're not 100% sure if it gets back. So we can make money at Manchester United mid. Cool.
Yeah, because like you guys know, I live in Canada. Like when I was growing up, there were very few football shirts in the street. You see the odd United, the odd AC Milan, the odd Barcelona, Madrid, Liverpool. Those are the shirts you'd see. I'm seeing City and Chelsea all the time now, because we are not winning.
Yep. So what's the record now so far for Amorim since joining Man United? Does anybody know? That's your record.
You don't want to.
Why you doing this to
paying attention? Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you noticing?
Why? Well, man.
Yeah, because to me, it's just, bro. There's been, and I'm just why I want to do that is because there's been no bounce at all. You know, like none. Like there's absolutely been no. Let's be honest. There's been hardly any improvement from the players. Yeah, it's been shit. You've had the gone-off performances, Liverpool away. But let's be honest, like even the games that we've won, Southampton struggled. Fulham, it was boring. Let's be honest. What else is there?
Rangers game we struggled. Southampton game we needed luck. Just look at all our games. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because
a lot of games were just luck and vibes and just my days. We actually scored, kind of thing. It wasn't a madness.
We're mid. This is just what we are. We can't scam. We can't scam anybody anymore, man. Like that's over and done with. We've been scamming for 12 years. We've had a great run, won trophies. You know what I'm saying? In that time, 2nd place finish, 3rd place, 6th place, etc. But that's all done now. You know what I'm saying? We've been caught for all our crimes. We've been hit with the RICO, and we've been thrown in jail. And yet, still, we're gonna go and try and scam this Europa League or FA Cup. We're still going because we're still in those competitions, and we're still gonna go and try and do it. When's the last time we had a good season from start to end? The year we won the league?
2013.
Yes, you go then. 2000 and we're in 2025, and we're saying the last time we had a whole good season from good to end, not a good 6 months or a good 3 months, was 2013. It tells you all you need to know, man.
Yeah. I think he said 14 points from 13 games. I think he said someone there.
So you just do.
The Liverpool, Arsenal, and City game has kept him in a job. If it weren't for those 3 results, he wouldn't still. He won't be here.
Let's just, you know what? Let's just see it. Let's just see out this season. Just see it out. Don't analyze it too much. Don't think it too much. Let's see by the end of go into summer.
That'll be next season.
But that don't piss you off though, Faz, because they've gone and dragged the man out of a club that was unbeaten. Yeah, they've just about scraped into the next round of the Champions League, and they've forced him out of a job and then not backed him to come in. They must have promised him something to get him out. He wanted to wait till the summer. If you're just going to write off a season, you might as well have kept that other that fraud in.
No.
And you know what? As well, financials as well. It makes financial sense because if he didn't qualify for the Champions League, you could have bumped him off cheaper with his contract.
Cheaper.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So we would have saved loads of money instead of having to pay him off 15 million, whatever we paid him. So that would have been the move.
We shouldn't have given Bruno the new deal. We shouldn't have given Ten Hag the new deal. We should have got him in earlier or waited to the end of the season. And I'm fully on board and agree with both sides of the coin. But at this point now, we're here. And such is life, innit? Such is life. Shit happens and you just deal with it, bro. And the fact is, whatever consequences we face, just stay afloat. Let's not get into red. Try and beat Leicester. Try and get through to the Europa League.
Oh my God.
Oh, mad that is.
League final. Listen. And like Saeed says, can I get 2 points, please? Against Spurs and Everton.
No, 2-game challenge. Broski, you know how bad it is? We've not won back-to-back Premier League games, man.
Can I get
all
2 points?
All season long.
Bro, I'm fucking sick and tired of people asking me about Dallo in the chat, man. For the past 30 minutes, these weirdos have been asking me about Dallo in the chat. Saeed, control your chat, man. Why are you educating them? When was the last time Dallo conceded a goal, man? When was the last time Dallo cost us a goal? These fucking idiots, this is what they're saying in every fucking stream. They're hounding me. Dallo, call him, text him, message him, chat to him. Every fucking show.
Oh, it's because they say Dallo's your boy. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Dallo's your boy, do you know what I mean? Dallo can do no wrong for Faz.
He was shit today, though.
He was shit
today.
What is he?
Don't let the chat get to you, Faz, man.
I mean,
They're just trying to wind you up. They're just trying to wind you up. Faz.
They're all the whole team's costing us games, isn't it?
But I met him, bro. I told him to his face. What else you want me to say now? What do you want me to do? Take him for coffee?
The problem is when you ride for someone, bro, you've got to take the backlash in it. Do you know what I mean? And you see that you are seen as the face of the membership, the fan club. You're the president.
Him. Is that what it is? You went Dallo FC. You went Dallo FC, Faz.
Dallo FC went early.
You went Dallo FC. No, Faz.
How can you
ride or die? Even Timberland, he's a ride or die chick, bro.
No, you didn't go CEO, COO of Dallo FC, no, Faz. Not you, man. Brother. No, man.
Let's not get bogged down with the nitty-gritty, man. Let's not get bogged down with the details here. Yeah, let's stick to the, you know what I'm saying? How can a player that was our player of the season, player of the season last season, and now all of a sudden, kapoof?
We wouldn't by default, though, Faz. Come on, nobody was player of the season.
You know what it is, Faz? He's not a wing-back.
Yeah, that's it. He's been found out. He's not
even been found out. We all know he's not a wing-back.
He's not a wing-back.
I actually don't mind him. As one of the 3 centre-backs, I don't mind him. If he played right-sided centre-back,
I do mind.
Why would you mind? What's the issue?
Stay away from the team, bro. Stay away.
I've defended Dallo for time. I'm
not saying he should be like first team, but what I'm saying is he's not a wing back. But hey, Saeed,
that's
your fault, Faz, man. You should have told him no, that's a bad idea, man, and you just let him say that shit.
Man, I'm telling you, these man.
How many crosses is Mazraoui making?
He's not.
And I like
Mazraoui.
He's not a wing back. Just as much as any of you.
Nah, Faz, don't do that because the bullshit.
How many crosses?
None of it. They both do none.
None of them are wing back.
Last game.
Hey, Faz. They're not. Oh, none of them are wing. We talking about goals against FCSB. This is what we do.
Yeah.
And man said, let's not get bogged down with the nitty gritty, and then went straight to the gritty nitty. What is wrong with you, man?
I'm begging here. I'm dying right now.
We know, man.
Someone come and revive me, man.
Hey, Saeed, this is your fault, man. You let him say this, man. You're supposed to advise, man, and help man out. You let him go Dallo FC. Saeed, don't ignore me. I'm talking to you. Don't ignore me, fam. You let him do this.
There's a video of me, I swear down, bro. Back in the day, when I was on that other channel, said, yo, can we find a receipt? We spent 19 million on this, brother. Go check it, Newcastle fan cam.
Yo, I watch it every 2 weeks, man. That's my favorite fan cam ever.
Yeah, bro. I said, the player ratings, yo, this guy, can we get the receipt, please? I've been on to him from back in the day. So is Ricky with Aston Villa, funny enough. He's asked the Villa to
Rick is a prophet, man. He just keeps saying everything that's going to happen.
Bro, you know what I'm saying to you, bro? So for me, it's like I'm just like of the ilk of yo, man. Them, I said what I said, bro. Half of this team needs to go. Like, man, them, I'm keeping only a few. The rest of them can be sold, man. Them, like, keep the same energy. If we win, keep the same energy. If you don't, if we lose, keep the same energy. Still, you have to keep. You can't get hoodwinked. You can't be led astray. Don't get distracted, guys. These lot need to go. Still, they're not good enough to be starting.
I think people do get distracted, and that's why I made the point earlier in regards to some of the critique of today is, yes, the performance wasn't good. We've had worse, but we were worse against Southampton. It was way worse against Southampton.
Then again, you look at
because we won the game, people ain't gonna talk about it. I thought Amorim made more mistakes in that game. To be honest, I thought his lineup was worse in that game.
But thing is, no, hold on a minute. He got it wrong, but he corrected it. I reckon he corrected
That's
it.
the problem.
We then did well.
Or is it just that Southampton? Or is it just that Southampton are much worse than Crystal Palace?
It could be. Listen, they are.
That's
they are.
exactly what it is. Because when he made the changes against Southampton, we did not get any better. Ahmad just did a madness.
We did.
No, we didn't. Ahmad just did a madness. Ahmad just did a madness. And we were playing Southampton, who were a championship
Xerxes changed the game.
Xerxes changed the game.
Xerxes changed the game, and that ties into what I just said about the opposition we have.
Today, he didn't need to bring on Hoyland and Xerxes at the same time, bro. He didn't need to.
So what would you have done?
Just one or the other, because it confused the whole game. I don't know what our formation was.
He threw the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah,
but then you don't do that, bro. Sometimes
but we can't say that, and then he goes for it in a Rangers game, or he goes for it in the Southampton game, and it works, and then you go, you can say he got it wrong.
You have to be careful with your approach. For me, he took off Mainu, which I don't think he should have took him off.
I don't think he should have took off Mainu. I agree with that.
You could have brought
That's
Eriksen.
the wrong decision.
All he needed to do was Eriksen and Xerxes to start off with, and then bring the others on.
And that I hear it. Yeah, I hear that. I get what you're saying.
He does everything but take Bruno off. If you like the simple fact that Bruno can't be subbed, it takes away so many options, sensible options, and this is the problem,
bro. Listen, and then today, listen, big up to Lisandro Martinez, man. Solidarity with him, man.
Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, bro, he's out for the season. Bro,
he went past me. I sit in the south stand and he carried him out, crying his eyeballs out. Yeah, short on TV, crying his eyeballs out.
That is worrying for me. You know why it's worrying, guys? Yeah, it's because that's our only ball progressor, that we have. You see the ball that was played today for Ahmad that he miscontrolled? Him. Europa League, all of our chances came from who in the first half? It was Sandro. Whether you like him or not, and whether you think he's a good defender, in terms of getting the ball out and playing it across here, there ain't no one better than Lisandro in this team. There ain't. And let's be real, guys. And that is sad that that's coming from the centre back rather than anything. You see what I'm trying to say, bro? So for me, that's a big blow. That's a big blow. A big blow, man.
110% that is. But it's he's one of them. But the players we shouldn't be hoodwinked, whether it's good results or not good results, good performances or not. These players, and it's more than half. And I think we're all fully aware that more than half of these players.
Bro, Luke Shaw, come on, man.
He'll play if he becomes available. He'll play.
Yeah, it's better.
He'll play, but brother,
half an hour.
Yeah, we'll play for half an hour. Yeah, about 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
And he's going to get injured now. He's going to get injured. You might play this Aid in Heaven at the minute. At this minute, he might even start Aid in Heaven.
Yeah, you know what? Play him.
Bro,
I'm cool with you.
No, Maguire has played at the left centre back position.
Oh my
He's played it against England. You put Maguire in there.
Lindelof's back, by the way. He's on the bench.
No, I can't do Lindelof, man. I work too hard every day.
Bro, the guy went injured.
It'd be Maguire, De Ligt, and Euro. That's what we're going to have to do. Maguire, De Ligt, and Euro.
Because Euro went over that side when De Ligt came on for Martinez.
Wow. Let me just get these super chats in quickly. Eric Ten Hag and Myrtle should be taken to court. Wallahi. Yeah, man. Chris Wheeler said, we're back in talks with Bayern Munich. Saeed, pray for dua for me so I go to Hedge with good health. Big up, bro. 100%, man. Big up, Saeed and panel. Hit the like button. 3K here, not even 1K likes. Wow, man. That is sad, man. You lot are taking a piss, man. 971 likes, so you lot not even hit the like button. Like, you man are just trolling us, man. You man are watching us. You're taking a piss out of us, but you're not hitting the like button. So people, hit the like button, people, man. Worst selection of strikers since the early 90s. And Troy says Ruben needs to stop this nonsense formation. Never benches Dalot or Bruno, but call Casemiro slow. Selection diabolical. Gone by December 2020 or May 2026.
Casemiro is slow. I don't understand what this is.
But you know what, though, man?
Also, why people on?
Listen, this Dogu kid better start going crazy. I'm telling you, this Dogu kid better do madness. I don't want to hear nothing.
Relax.
No. Was he not one of the best Danish players, up and coming Danish player, and all of this? Malaki, I've checked his stats. Yeah, he was well known. All of this, he cost less than a G-Wagon. Let you bought him for less than a G-Wagon. Probably
that's always gonna happen.
In a nightclub, yeah.
So what do you want? Because
no,
you know why he's doing that, guys. You know why he's doing that.
He's riding for his boy, innit? He's riding for his boy, you know.
That is nasty. That is nasty.
Yeah, that's Dalot related.
No.
He doesn't have to do madness to do better than Dalot.
Ricky would have kept McTominay now. Don't forget. We would have kept McTominay under certain man. We would have kept Fred under certain man. We would have kept Amrabat. There was a percentage of the family.
You know what? I'm not having Amrabat this because we could use him now.
Let's see. I hope this Dogo kid gets 10 assists at least. Yeah, 10 assists.
Crazy.
How many assists does Dalot got?
10 assists in what? The league? Wait, guys, 10 assists in the league.
Yeah,
10 assists in the league.
You're not being genuine here. You're taking the mix.
All comes.
Starting agenda.
Let's see if he can get up to 5 to 10 assists or
Hey, Dalot, you know this is what Marcus Rashford FC sounds like. You know you sound like Rashford FC. You know you sound like Garnacho FC.
Yeah,
you know that's what you sound like. The only difference is it's Dalot FC.
You just need to push it like
you're better than this.
I cannot believe you brothers, you grown men sit here on this Sunday evening and question another man that is doing someone else's job for the past how many years? What do you fucking mean who? He's fucking making TikToks. Your mom's on benefits and he's fucking doing his job every week.
Who's making what am I lost? Who's making
Luke Shaw was on benefits.
You know Shaw's on left wing back.
But he's a left-sided player, innit? He would have played.
He won't play there, no. He won't play there.
He would have played, innit? He would have played, innit? He's still got Man United fans that are begging for him.
Oh, this for Dalot is crazy.
I think you're wrong and they're wrong. You're wrong and they're wrong. Two wrongs, mate. They're wrong and you're
who's right? So who's right then?
We brought in Dogu, and he's the profile that Man United like. We're going to give it time, and we're going to be patient. It's not going to be a quick fix, but it's a start. We got someone who fits the profile, someone who's actually a left wing back, someone who's actually left-footed, someone who's actually got an engine. Come on.
Faz is going to be Dogu out quicker than Danny was.
No.
That's crazy, bro.
At the car park, and I will wish him all the best. I will support him. I will tell him the same things that I told Dalot. I need you sharp today. Wishing you, please win us a trophy. All the same things. I support him. I'm with him. I hope he does well because that's the pressure that comes with this club, innit? At the end of the day,
he has. This is what I would say, bro. He has to do well.
Surely he can't do any worse than my man. He can't be. Surely.
This is the problem. He won't.
Can't be any worse than Dalot. It can't be any worse than Dalot.
Surely he can't be.
He can't be any worse than Dalot. He could just be just as bad. He can't be any worse.
Yeah, because at the moment, Dalot, it's not looking
if the bar's on the floor, you can't go lower than the floor. So
I
don't know, bro. We are in hell right now. So
I've defended Dalot for years, but now
we just find new levels.
I don't know for you, but Dalot he looks like a promising young player, and he just looked like that for the rest of his career. You're that guy that you look at him for the first time, and you're like, maybe there's a player there, but he's just like that all the time.
Maybe he's just sick of doing someone else's job. He's just sick of it. I think he actually wants
to. What about his own job in terms of being defensively aware? He's not defensively aware. He's not good at crosses. He's not good at defending. He don't attack well. What is he good at?
One of the best crosses of the game today in the last 10 was his cross to Rasmus Højlund with Shank.
We having conversation about Diogo Dalot. Is this where
I know it's bad? So I'm hoping that Dogu gets more crosses, isn't it? Malacia was supposed to be our savior as well.
He can't get
he was supposed to be Patrice Evra region. I remember Man United fans saying he was Patrice Evra region. My man got
done. You know why they said that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he
Same
got injured
complexion,
and he
similar
got-
build.
We recognised it early, and then we were like,
Left
right,
foot.
no, this guy's not good enough.
Yeah. Same complexion, left-footed, similar build, play the same position. You know what you're doing, Faz. You're smarter than that. Cut the shit. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Because you know what it is. Because if he was your complexion, he won't be saying that. You know what it is, man. Come on, Faz. You smarter than that.
Show him the Delo tattoo on your calf, bro.
Ah!
You remember that?
I got a low 20 on his calf, yeah?
You remember that. Topless as well, apparently.
Oh my days.
Hey, oi, hey, yo. That is crazy.
It's a throwback to that other channel time ago.
Listen, Dallo helped me be free from the shackles of Eric.
Did he give you an interview or something? What did I miss? Where did this come from?
Nah, he sees him every day. That's all it is.
He did a guy.
Okay. You know what it is for me? Yeah, like today I cooked Ahmad. You know, man, I cooked him today. He's been bad. You know, like bad today. He was very, very bad today, and it's like it's seeping into the whole team. You've got to be able to separate criticism versus that is still like, you know what I mean? Like you got to be able to like, listen, we've got, they're not good enough, man. Some of them like not good. Our strikers, I mean, if you look at this attack, guys, by the way, this is the worst attack I've ever seen,
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy, guys. And we're not even talking about this, We are talking about one of the worst attacks we've got. I think I remembered we've got 13 goals. I think how much goals we got at Old Trafford? I think was it something like about 12 to 13.
Our attack been rubbish though. We know this.
No. It's not been rubbish.
Never been this bad.
It's
okay. It might That's two different things. It might not have been this bad, but it's been rubbish. We've cracked 70 goals once in the last 10 years. League goals.
We were celebrating Weghorst scoring no goals. Do you know what I mean?
We've been
you know what? I hate to be that. I hate to go back to that. But ever since we've got the best chance creator in Europe, we stopped scoring goals.
Hey, crazy that, man. Mad that, man.
That's mad how that works.
I don't know how that one works, man. Hey,
I need someone to explain to me.
I don't know how we got the best chance creator in the world, and we struggle to score 60 goals, man.
I'm one of the best number 10s in the world, but every time he faces a number 10, he's worse than him. God give me strength, man. This is
bro. Now, real talk, man. Imagine having this attack for the rest of the season, guys, man. You might
do. What do you mean? Wait, Saeed, what do you mean? Imagine this is the attack for the rest of the season. The attack. I don't get misunderstood. The attack was rubbish. The attack was rubbish at the start of the season. Saeed,
when does the season end? When does the season end, guys? When does the season end, man?
Saeed, listen to me. The attack was rubbish at the start of the season.
It ended time ago, bro.
Brother, no, I'm talking about officially, man. Officially,
bro. In my head, it officially ended time ago.
We had two keepers again today on the bench. That was sad, man.
The attack's been rubbish.
Why aren't we bringing in the youth players? Why aren't we bringing Obi Martin and Biancherian? That's what I don't get. Why aren't we bringing some of the kids?
That's all the time.
Sunday, the 25th of May is the season when it ends, man.
Can't wait.
Can't
wait, man.
That is
we're in preseason anyways. This is preseason. I don't know why you're watching Man United and expecting 3 points. We're in preseason right now.
Right, exactly.
4 months away, guys.
I'm not expecting 3 points. I'm expecting improvement, and I'm yet to see any of that, mate. That's the problem. At least in preseason, you're meant to see something. You know what I mean?
Well, if we're in the preseason, get the kids in. Let's
blood. You know what? You might as well.
I'd say that. All we're doing is signing kids, so he's got no choice.
What, though? Listen, I played to what's his name, the Ange. You know what I mean? Mikey Moss playing in that, man. You know what I mean? Bergville, he's playing, man. You've got enough to lose in the Premier League, and then you hopefully go and do something else. Like, bro, you might as well, bro.
How do you play this? The likes of Collier and Cheat, they can't do any worse.
They can't do any worse. They've lost one game all season. They've lost one game all season. They're banging in goals. Get a few of them lads in.
Try it.
We've got the Fletcher twins. Do you know what I mean? We've got Bobby Martin. We've got Biancheri. Get them boys in.
Bro, today, Amorim World Cup. Just deep this, guy. I know I keep repeating myself. Deep this. Amorim World Cup today and said Xerxes and Hoyland not playing today. I'm playing Kobe in the 9.
Because you don't rate them.
It's because he thought he was being smart, Flaws. Because he thought, push him into. Let's see how far we can push him. I'll put him into a 10. Let's see if he can do a 9.
I hear that, but the fact that he's experiment there tells you what. Because if let's say we have Gyökeres, he's not doing that. He don't rate them. Whether you think they're good or not is a whole different conversation. He don't rate Xerxes. That's clear as day. He don't rate Xerxes.
I think he rates Xerxes higher. I think he rates Xerxes higher than Højlund now, though.
Yeah, but Højlund, bro, that guy.
But it's me. Again, it's a race.
Again,
what do you prefer less?
You're comparing two shades of shit. I understand that. No, 100%.
Yeah, and I'm not saying my opinion. I'm saying that's his. That's why he's played Maino there. If he has a certified striker that he rates, and he's not playing him.
Yeah, but then again,
he played well against club. What's the
FCSB?
You carry that on. You carry it on.
I hear you.
And I get it. Yeah, it's Steaua Bucharest. They're probably gonna be, bro. They'll be shit in the Premier League. They'll probably get relegated. Whatever it is, cool. But bro, like you carry it on. Why on earth would you experiment a game against Crystal Palace at home with Mainu in the 10? It sounds mad.
Because it's Palace at home.
Yeah, but
where else is supposed to experiment?
That's a big error. It's a big error, man.
Yeah, and it didn't work, and you can criticize him for that. I ain't disputing it being an error. I'm just talking about try. I've been saying try new things because our attack, as you said, is woeful.
That's crazy.
But once you figured it, though, you don't keep trying. You don't keep pushing it. Do you know what I mean? You figured that.
Like, I like Maino in the 10. I've been saying this. I'm a big advocate for that, and have been play Maino in the 10. But he don't rate the strikers we have.
Yeah, but
if you got Mainu in the 10 right, you leave him there. You don't start putting him as a 9. You got that right. Why would you then, after you've got something right?
I actually thought it was going to be Ahmad as the false 9. I thought Ahmad was going to play there.
That's what it looked like.
You discover that Mainu can play in the 10. Well, maybe the strikers will improve with him in the 10.
Yeah. Exactly. Xerxes
Højlund definitely not.
Yeah.
But Xerxes, Højlund no. Xerxes might, and I'm with you. But
and
I'm just like,
how do you expect Mainu to play well in the 9 next to Garnacho? Like they're not both. He's not going to help Garnacho, and Garnacho's not going to help him. I don't mind trying things, but try the obvious things. Don't try. It's like
just mid. That's what the issue is. But I get your overall point. No, you are right in the overall point. And it didn't work, and it's an error on his part.
It took him months to try Mainu in the 10. It was a very obvious thing to try.
Yes.
And Mainu in the 9 is not obvious at all, and he tried it immediately. What are we doing? What's
you know what it was, Adam? Mainu played a little bit as a striker at youth level, so he thought maybe he could do a job there. That's all he's thinking. It's absolute madness for him putting there. But the obvious one is putting Xerxes next to Mainu there. They've both got technique. Do you know what I mean? They're both able to pass the ball, move the ball, hold on to the ball. Them building some kind of partnership. That's a way to move forward.
Exactly.
Madness just so frustrating because we all saw how well he played in that 10. We all saw how well
Mainu don't rate for whatever reason. It's saying about Xerxes that he won't play him because he barely played minutes today. He barely played minutes against FCSB as well. And
so is he sending a message? Is he sending a message to the higher up saying, "Look, these guys aren't my guys.
Yeah.
Those are our guys. They're not me. I can't use them. So. I'd rather play Mainu there."
But there's also a fine line. There's also a fine line between me sending a message here. But also, that's costing that for me. It cost us 3 points today, man. I'll be honest with you. Like that was cost us 3 points. That there was experiment. You know what I mean? And if you want to say that's a message, I'm sorry, man. Like that ain't it for me, bro. That was unforgivable today, and that's why I can call out the manager without going to mad conclusions. You know,
of course. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I can call it out because I just think for me, it's like, bro, like that's a silly mistake to make. Silly.
And you know what? I'm not a big fan of this theory of he's trying to send the message. Like he can literally just chat to them.
Just tell him, Don't start a game with this shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's a message. I think it's like I said. We've lost we lost 5 out of the last 6 at home. And we made all them playing the 9 in all of those. I think it's an overreaction to that. I don't think that's the sole reason we lost the game. These men are just not good. We're just mid. That's it.
We're worse than
mid. All right, lower mid. We're lower mid. We are 13th on the 2nd of February for a reason.
But we are just shit. That's the whole. That's the only word to describe this.
Compared to where we want to be, yes, I understand. That's why I'm not super critical of the performance because I understand what we are.
Bro, I'd say even the 3-4 places above us was shit compared to them. Look at Fulham going. Well, I know we beat them. Yeah, they went to Newcastle and beat them.
But look what you just said there. They were terrible against us. Went to Newcastle and then went away.
But we can't do. Well, we can't do that.
This is what we got, guys. This is what we got, guys.
This is scandalous.
Do you know what? I feel really offended that Ahmad's been put with them three. I
know. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? You don't deserve to be in that picture.
Don't deserve to. Yeah, I know.
The stench of them three getting on him. I really feel bad for him.
This is what we got. This is what we got, guys.
You know what? The only one that wasn't playing for Ten Hag was Ahmad. Work that out.
Yeah. I know.
Exactly.
This is why when I see people now talking about people that defended Ten Hag until his last day, I'm like, this is the thing. Like, there should be a way to punish fans for what they said. Like, you can't just roll on with life like nothing happened. Like, bro, this is too much. Like Højlund, for example, a Garnacho starting 38 games in a row last year and the year before. What's that about? Højlund is the weakest so-called strong player I've ever seen in my life. Can't stay up. It's like, what are we doing?
For his stature, bro, to be so weak, I can't figure it out. Like, you know, he's just one of them men that does the aesthetics of looking great, but does no strength training whatsoever. Like, I don't understand how he can be thrown about like a rag ball.
Terrible balance adds into it. You've got no balance whatsoever.
Man, it's crazy, mate.
Always
how bad he is.
He's wrestling.
Crazy.
People that
I think it's his back issues. You know when we first signed him and he had the first couple of weeks off from his back having the problems. I think ever since then, he's just shown nothing. And where's his pace gone? Where's his pace gone? He was rapid at Atalanta, like he was blisteringly quick. We don't see any of his pace anymore.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because people that defend him say he's strong and quick, and then I watch him and it's like he's getting bullied and he slides. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know who actually, normally you need someone just to save you from this moment. Like, who's going to save him, eh? Apart from Ahmad.
Save us in terms of what?
Like, some situations, when you get a result out of nothing.
But but he's already shown that will happen. We ain't going to lose every game. We're going to be inconsistent. We are going to be win one, draw one, lose one. That's going to happen throughout the rest of this season. There'll be more of this, as we've seen in his reign. Hopefully, it's more.
You had us top 6, you flawless.
You also had Højlund scoring 15 goals, so here we are.
Bro, man, this is mad. This is crazy, man. Shout out to Forest, by the way. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't know.
Last week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want them 80 goals you promised me as well. I want them 80 league goals.
Shout out to Forest.
But listen, them 80 league goals, Saeed.
Bro, I don't know where we honestly tomorrow, yeah. Like they might do something in it, but bro, it's gonna take a lot for me to even get excited anymore, man. I don't think any side is gonna get me excited. I think for me, it's
if we sign Osterman,
bro, no chance, man. No chance. Bro, it takes about a month to get through to his agent, bro. Are you mad? It takes a month to get to his agent. No chance that he's flying out to Galatasaray.
I'm dreaming him open.
Nah, bro, you ain't getting nothing, bro. You know what I mean? 28 league goals in 24 games, that is horrendous, mate. You know what I mean? That is horrendous. -6 goal difference. We're a joke, man. We're absolutely a joke, fam.
Yeah, we're a disgrace, man.
We're actually a disgrace, guys, man. You know what I mean? It's absolute disgrace.
Embarrassing, man.
I think
our goal difference hasn't been more than +5 since Ten Hag came in a job.
Yeah.
I'm saying at any point, like not even like the finish.
Ten Hag, man, he needs to get some. He needs to. Man, that brother there, man.
We don't need to do anything. He's still unemployed, man. Let him live his life.
But he's chilling though. He's got a bit of money though.
So BVB
comes soon,
So what?
Dortmund job comes soon.
He works in high-level football. He's obviously a millionaire, and his family's a millionaire anyway. So what? Anthony got man of the match today. So what?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
just has 5 million onto his price, isn't it? 5 million.
I don't care, bro. We're we got to do self-healing. Do you know what I'm saying? Self-healing. That's what we got to do.
You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? You know what the maddest thing? And listen, again, I don't give a shit in it. The maddest thing is you've got to watch all these other teams here do something with our players here that we're out on loan. And every United fan's going to have to watch it. McTominay might win a Scudetto. Rashford might be the Champions League. I don't know how far they go, but they're in the Champions League. You got Anthony in the Real Betis here. They might win a Copa del Rey. You know what I mean? You don't know. Flipping. Who else is out there that's out of the team that's not here? Bro, Casemiro might leave tomorrow.
Sancho Conference League.
Sancho, you know what I mean? He might do
Oh,
something
what?
somewhere
Yeah,
else.
it's good. Let them. Sancho already
No,
been to the
I'm just saying though, like, bro, you can say let them, yeah, but bro, like this fan base is weak. Our fan base is weak, you know.
If you're affected by that, that's on you as a fan, because it makes no difference if
check the
McTominay.
timeline right now.
We need to go back in our lane.
Bro, Ilanga.
All Saeed's bothered about is the chat.
Don't get me
I told you about
started.
this. I told you about them.
Don't get me started on that guy. Yeah, how dare you tweet about Anthony Langa? How dare you fucking tweet about Anthony Langa as well? What kind of shameless person are you?
You tweeted about him.
I'm happy for him, bro.
Saeed, what did you say? What did you say, Saeed?
I'm happy for him. I said I'm happy for him,
Oh,
bro.
that's nothing wrong with that.
Don't be happy. I don't want you to be happy. Don't be happy.
Why? Why?
We don't want your happiness.
I didn't say get out of my club. I wasn't like Rashford.
I did. He was shit for United. And he was only ever going to develop away from United.
There are players that I wanted gone. There are players that I wanted gone, but I respect it. Like McTominay, I'd never wanted him to play, but I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, people getting misunderstood. Just because I don't think you're good enough here doesn't mean that you can't go elsewhere.
They're not good enough for us. They're better than us.
Like Alanga, for example. Alanga was not the answer for us and wouldn't be now.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't the answer for us.
He wouldn't be the player. He won't be the player he is now if he had stayed with us. Let's just say that.
Who is going to be the player for us? Can someone tell me?
But that's not the question.
What did you say?
Who is the player for us, Saeed?
No, go on, Saeed. That's a question.
No. The thing is, I don't have that answer. But the one that Double A said is true.
Oh.
It's true. He was never going to be that player at United.
Facts.
Never.
Because the way they play it, they have a system and a way of playing that suits him down to a T.
He was getting game time. He was going to get game time.
I can say to someone, yo, good luck. And I'm happy for him because he was a humble kid. He weren't arrogant. He weren't whatever. Like, he was a humble kid and fair play to him. Yeah. It's not, listen, you can be happy for someone. You know what I mean? Like, I got no blood for that. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it is what it is. But you see, here, United, I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know.
Bro, we don't know.
Bro, look at Xerxes. He came in 3 months, yeah? Whether you like him or not. Fans were saying, get him out the club, sell him, booing him. Our club is just toxic, bro.
And there's no leadership in the club. Like the board at board level, there is no leadership. And the fans, you can't tell a good player from a shit one. So usually they will pick the shit player over. Like, look, we've sold all the players and we are left with the dross. Like the fans have too much of a say. Like, since the ownership before and probably still was very, very incompetent, and the ball's very, very incompetent, they were actually listening to what the fans say. Never listen to the masses. There is nothing dumber than the crowd. Usually, individually, people are intelligent. You put them together, something weird emerges. It's happened all the time.
Sounds like Man United starting 11.
The fans, they will praise the shit player, like, and they will diss the good ones all the time. It happens for years. And it's weird. And just think about it. Some players are judged on the good things they do only, and some players are judged on the bad things they do only. So Bruno will drop an absolute 0 out of 10, 8 games out of 10. He will be judged on the 2 games he played that were decent. You will have other players that will play 8 good games and have 2 poor games. They will be judged on the only 2 poor games. And the fans do that all the time. Like, for example, I see people crying for Marcus Rashford leaving, which is a phenomenon that I will never understand. I couldn't be happier for him to go, to be honest. Rashford doesn't score that many goals, and that's his biggest strength. So what are we doing? He can't make a pass. He can't track back. He can't really dribble. So what are we crying about? The same thing with the other players. People, like I said earlier, the Maguire thing. People are talking about that diagonal ball. Is this what we've become? A diagonal pass that leads to nothing. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It is terrible, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no kind of improvement here right now. You know what I mean? Like, our midfield as well, bro. Nobody's talking about this midfield as well, man. This midfield is horrendous, man. Like, I love Ugarte, yeah, but we're asking too much from Ugarte, bro. Like, there's a level that Ugarte gets to. We're asking too much. Then you got Bruno that's just next to him, yeah. Then Collier, bro, we're asking again from a kid to do what? Like, you know, he's good at a certain level, but then then you've got Casemiro who you don't want to play. he's got a grudge against him. I don't know what the manager don't really rate him. Eriksen brings him on too late. Like it's very, very bad, man. And ultimately, I think this season's got to be a write-off, man. Like I want to win the Europa League. I still think it's maybe something that United can find their way through. I don't know, by getting lucky in a few draws and then somehow they win it, maybe. But yeah, man,
Forget that. Just take it game by game, man. Forget even trying to scam another trophy. You know what? These lot could easily go and do a terrible performance. Go on, Ash.
Onana will cost us that Europa League at some point.
By the way, people today were blaming Onana today. Do you look like, for me, it's like, when the ball went over the top here, do you think he was too static or I don't know? People are blaming
positioning.
You talking about the second goal or the first goal?
No,
the crossbar one.
Oh, the crossbar. No, I don't think that's on him. I think people are being too harsh. I don't think that's on him.
I think he's got
Euro should just deal with it. It's basic. Deal with it. It's a basic cross into the box.
The second goal, how did that happen, by the way? How did that? I forgot the goal. Second
Maguire
goal.
Maguire
steps back.
Well, we started from Xerxes playing a stupid pass that was never on, and then he break on us, don't they? Terrible pass in the middle of the park
on the floor. Yeah.
Oh,
horrible pass,
man. How many goals has he got against us now, man? About a couple of goals now, isn't it? Four goals.
Probably got more than Højlund has for us.
I know. Going for punishment, you Saeed. Going for punishment, bro. What are you doing?
Nah, but I have to speak about him, man.
You don't.
No, we do, man.
No, you don't. You don't have to speak about the extras, man.
Yeah,
you don't have to say how many goals Mateta scored against us. Why?
Nah, because you know why? Because it's a playground, man. It's a playground. Old Trafford's a playground, man.
Yeah, we know this.
Clubs, man.
Why are you
Brighton?
Here we go again.
Nah, because you know what it is? I'm pissed off, because I'm like, Old Trafford used to be the theater of dreams, man. Then.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, but it's not been for a long time, bro. It's not been
man. Making social media TikToks on our own pitch, man.
Yeah, that's what we are.
They went from making little jokes here and there to now they set up the cameraman. They set up the tripod. They said, "Yo, Mateta, come here." Fantastic. They got man Brighton doing madness olays and that. It's crazy. And you know what my thing is about is it's that every team that beats us, they go on to win they lose the next couple of games. Have you noticed that, by the way?
You know why, Saeed? You know why? I'll tell you why.
They always drop points.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why, Saeed, because those teams are not good, but we are the easy game on their fixture. That's the reason.
Guaranteed 3 points for everyone.
They're looking forward to it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, Brighton got smashed 7-0 by Nottingham Forest after Brighton smashed
7-0, man. 7-0.
And they are both superior to us.
7-0, fam. It is crazy.
I want Bayern did in goal anyway. Why is he not making that change? Please,
I can't wait for that. At least we'll get to see him on Friday. Do you know what I mean? So
7.
I don't rate Onana. I think Onana's one of the worst keepers in the league. I don't see. He's
probably one of the worst keepers we've ever had.
Like, he's kicking the ball up long. He's kicking the ball up long, and we've not got a striker. Like who's meant to be holding the ball up there, mate? Did you see
Amorim on the touchline? He kept shouting at Onana, "Calm down, slow it down." You know when he kept kicking the ball long.
Bro, he's head loss. He's mate. The sooner we get rid of him, the better. What a waste of money that is. And we've wasted a lot of money on a lot of shit. But spending 50 million on him is a fucking waste of money.
You know what? I'm in the minority on this, but I don't mind Onana that much.
Stop it, Adam. His positioning. You've seen his positioning,
man.
He's amateurish.
I hear you, but I'm just not that triggered by it as many. The thing that annoys me is that the mistakes he does, every keeper does that, but the regularity which he does it is quite concerning.
I just think with a keeper, he has to inspire confidence in the back line. I just don't think he does that. Not for me. I always expect something, and we bought him to play out from the back. He can't really do it for me, from what I can see. He takes too many silly risks. His distribution, his distribution's not great. He's trying to coach free kicks from the touchline. He's a fucking idiot. For me, I don't know. It's just not my type.
Yeah, I agree. Like with what Ash is saying, I can see him. Whether it costs us on a key Europa League game, he's gonna make a mistake in one of those games.
Yeah,
it might not cost us the game. It might not cost us the time. Yeah, he's going to, and we're going to be like, oh, and we might say we draw the first game, and then we might win the second leg 1-0. But like, he's going to do that because anytime he has any form of a good run of form where it's like, I ain't made a mistake, you know it's round the corner. You know it's round the corner.
Yeah, that's true. That's true because the mistakes he does sometimes, like it's just
basics. Like our team, like today, the 2 goals we gave away were just basics.
It's not even basics. Like sometimes he lets something go in that if he didn't dive and just took it with his foot, it wouldn't be a goal. Like, if he controlled it as a pass, it wouldn't be a goal.
Well, did anyone hear Amorim's press conference? Did he say anything that was telling? Did he say anything that was like, you know, like significant? You know what I mean? Like anything?
You know what I noticed, Saeed? He was saying about deals getting done. He doesn't want to rush any deals. You know, he doesn't want to make the mistake that past regimes have made. You know, there's deals there to be done, but he doesn't want to make the mistake. You know, so that to me sounds like he's got maybe Gyökeres, maybe Kenda in the summer, but right now he can make decisions like bringing in a striker or forward, but it might not be the right decision. So he's happy. He seems comfortable to wait till the summer, and that surprised me. It made me feel a bit confident in him, but we feel it now. Do you know what I mean? We need it now.
Yeah.
That sounds like they fed a line from the club there to say, listen, we've got no money. You're not getting anything. Just try and put them off to the summer. Because that's all we can do. Fucking...
Yeah. He said whether there is extra pressure playing at home, I didn't feel that, but it's difficult when to play here because we want to please our fans. This season is going to be like that. I said it since the first day. It's a hard season at the moment. The players trying different things to improve. We need to move forward. We had more possession, more connections. We created chances, but we couldn't score, and that was the difference today. That's a bit shit analysis, if I can't lie to you, man. But
they have a shot on target. What are you about?
I don't know, man. I feel like he's just, you know, he has to say things in it to keep everyone.
That just sounds like he's saying stuff, mate. Do you know, from someone who calls things out, he's just saying stuff. That sounds like it could have been a Ten Hag quote, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That
could have been it. Yeah, that could have been.
Say the quote again, please, Saeed.
He said, what did he say here? He goes, it's a hard season at this moment. The players try different things to improve. We need to move forward. We had more possession, more connections. We created more chances, but we couldn't score, and that was a difference today.
Yeah, I think our attack was woeful. We should have created more, though. You can't have 0. You can't have 17 shots and 2 on target.
Yeah.
0 shots on target. Yeah, 10 shots and a half and 0 on target.
Crazy. So big up to Gareth. He said, is anyone seeing shades of Mourinho? Overly defensive, crazy lines to press, stubborn with their formation, favorites?
No.
I won't go that far.
No.
Bruno start nepotism.
That could be it.
He starts just to piss Adam off, I think.
Yeah, I think that's
what did you call him? A walking embarrassment. What did you call him?
Walking disgrace.
There we go. That's crazy, you know, a walking disgrace.
Goes around being like, you know what? Because I watched.
So nobody sees any. So right now the transfer window closes in 24 hours. Yeah, nobody here sees anyone coming through the door.
Maybe Tel. That's probably it.
I don't.
I'd love to see a surprise.
I'm surprised we signed Doggy, to be honest. I'm surprised we got one deal then.
There will be a signing tomorrow. There will be.
Yeah, I got a feeling. Yeah, gotta do something.
Maybe one more out as well. Maybe Mathys.
Would you be happy with Bailey or Nkunku?
Yeah,
no.
I ain't say no.
Nkunku, yeah, Bailey, no.
Bailey's not.
Nkunku, yeah, I would.
Why not? I need a man. Man's
got nothing in the front.
Casemiro. I'm not saying no.
Bailey,
a waste of time.
He's a winger. He's not a 10. He's a winger.
Yeah.
No, I'd take Jean-Philippe his profile.
I'd take Felix. Yeah.
But
I don't rate Felix, but I would take Jean-Philippe.
1 or 2 injuries away from being finished, bro. Game over. 1 or 2
injuries. We're finished anyway. We're finished anyway, bro.
Well, we know.
If you don't want to get relegated, I ain't saying no, bro.
We ain't getting relegated.
We ain't gotta get relegated, but
at least we want to win
the rubbish. Look at him, such a rubbish on them, man. You know what I'm saying, like, bro? Because if them man had anything about them, bro, we would be in a relegation zone right now, but we wouldn't. Leon Bailey is shit, man. I can't stand him, bro. I swear. But again, he proves me wrong. You're not getting in Nkunku, bro. We don't want him anyway, man. So
Yeah,
keep him, bro.
You know what? The fact that they are considering giving us Nkunku just shows how little respect Chelsea have for us.
Yeah, they were not a threat at all, bro.
Exactly, because he's just they don't respect us at all.
Yeah. Komanga says, brothers, be patient. Inshallah, next season we will come back on top, but we need to be patient.
Been saying that since 2013, bro.
Yeah. I don't think there's any guarantee. I said it last season.
How patient we are.
I'll be honest. I've run out of patience. Said at the top of the show, closest I've ever been to fucking it all off and just.
But you know what I do is I treat the game, since I can't go to the stadiums, I watch it on TV. I treat it exactly like I treat Zoom meetings. It's on the calendar. Come in, watch it. And then
wow. Background television, you know. Background television.
Background noise and that. Yeah. Hear it.
Yeah. Tell continuing Chris Wheeler, bro. He's just saying that because then later on, if it goes well, he could say, "Oh, I said it was still on." You get me? But,
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, bro? But Fabrice Hawkins said deals off. You know, Bayern want their money and we can't afford it. You know what I'm saying too? So it'll be a late one. It'll be a late something, but anything right now, bro. You know, maybe he's right. You know, anything is good. You know, Faz says anything right now, we've got to accept it, man. Beggars can't be choosers, isn't it? Simple.
Yep.
So
we've got to do something. We've had 3 forwards go out in the past 2 windows, and we've not replaced them. We've got to do something. We have to. We can't lose 3 forwards: Sancho, Anthony, and Rashford, and then do nothing.
You know what? And the irony is, we kept the fan favorites and we let the others go. And look at the state we're in now.
Okay, yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
Like before today, we still had Anthony, we still had Rashford, Garnacho, and Haaland, which were the front 3 for the best part of a year.
Yeah.
That's what you need to know.
Absolutely. We're gonna wrap up here, man. I think we're done, but we got still 2.8K in the building, man, and not even 1.5K likes. You lot disgrace. You're like Man United, bro. I don't know the difference between you lot and Man United. Straight down, man. Like it's actually quite sad, man. You lot hit the like button, like really and truly. Bottom right corner. You don't even have to. It's free. You just hit the like button.
You can do it on your TV as well. If you're watching on TV, you can do it on your TV with remote. Yeah.
You can do it on your TV. It costs you nothing, and it just helps the channel. You know what I mean? That's all it is. We'll give you therapy, 2 hours. You know what I mean? So just do it. Just do it. But yeah, man. Big up, guys, man. And yeah. What anyone else want to plug anything? Ash, big up to you, bro.
Nah, I'm easy side. Appreciate you having us on as always. And to Flawless, Adam, Faz, and Double A. Always a pleasure to chat with you boys and to the chat getting involved, and make sure you're hitting that like button. That's the most important thing today. Hit that like button. I appreciate it, boys.
Yeah. Adam, man, always love my brother.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for having me all the time, and it's a pleasure as always. Big up everyone.
Big up, man. Big up Faz as well, man. Big up to you, bro.
I appreciate you, man. We just keep going, innit? Hopefully we can string some wins, man. But this season's a write-off, bro. Simple as
Right off. Double A, man. Double A. Have we got Double A to 1K yet as well, man? Double A, what are you on now?
62 away, you know.
Oh, bro, you lot, man. I swear down, man.
62 away, bro.
Hey, you not moving like Ineos in there. Yo, what's going on, man? What I'm saying. Yo, get my guy Double A,
man.
Great content creator.
62 away.
It's a premium.
My last video when I was chilling with the Juventus Ultras, I've just put that in the chat now. Go, that's my channel, obviously.
Guys, do me a favor, please. Everyone, right now, 62. There's 2.5K here.
Yeah, man. 62 he is.
62. Just subscribe, please.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not even about likes. Go watch his content. Double A's got some top quality content, content there from around the grounds in the stadiums. He's been to Juve and that. Go watch it. Been to Atalanta. Go watch it. Some good football content there for you.
No, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna just subscribe because I'm on here. I actually do some good stuff. I'm gonna say it myself. But the main thing I have to say about how shit United are, thank you so much to Aston Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? Like. You boys have sorted us out nicely.
100%.
Wow. What you got the back? What you got the back? Oh, Nana.
Nana, bro. Signed and that, innit?
You won't hear me say a bad thing about Villa, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just seen it up there. I was like, yeah, big up Villa, man. Big up Villa. Do you know what I'm saying? But now, obviously, it's always a pleasure to be on here. Like, it's, you know, even we're good or we're shit, whatever. It's always good to be with the boys. Saeed, as always, thank you so much for letting me on your platform. I do appreciate it every time.
Anytime,
obviously, my twin Ash, good to see you today down at the ground. Obviously, my hype man, that is flawless. I would say also a little bit of my twin in Adam. I think there's a similarity there as well. Good looking guy, obviously. That's why I'm saying it. Cousin, yeah, could be cousin. And obviously the legend that is obviously Planet Faz, man. It's always good to be on a stream with him as well. Even the head loss is fun too. Planet Delo, yeah, that's the chat was saying. Do you know what I'm saying?
Planet Delo is crazy. Yo. That is
bad. Yeah, man. Well, hey, big up to him. The best chat on YouTube as well. It's good to see. Hey, yo, 37 away now. Big up to everyone.
Come on, 37 guys. Come on.
963. I'm on.
Subscribe.
963.
Come on, guys. Keep subbing, man. Flo's going to redirect to you, man. Arsenal put 5 past Man City. Stay humble.
Yeah. So first and foremost, big up to you, Saeed, for having me on the show every single week. Much appreciated. Shout out to the whole panel. Obviously, big up to Double A. Shout out to Ash. Adam, always good chopping up with you. Same with Faz as well. Never a dull stream with you around as well. So yeah, run up the likes here though, man. Because I know they way too long. I know we've said it repeatedly, but we shouldn't have to. Because we could easily just duck the show. Every single time after these Manchester United losses, we could just be like, you know what, United are terrible. We ain't doing no content, but we're here. You know what I'm saying? For Manchester United fans for therapy and for rival fans to laugh. So yeah, run up the like, subscribe. Like Saeed mentioned there, yeah, loads. I got content coming up. Q&A quickly. Then I got the United Liverpool show, Barbados edition with Beijing Reds TV, and then I got to do a courtside commentary because it is Luka to the Lakers news. Which is still that's absolutely crazy. Flabbergasted me. So after the United Liverpool show, I still can't believe it. United lost to Palace. Mateta scored a brace. Arsenal put 5 past City, and I'm still more shocked that Luka went to. I'm still, it's crazy.
Are you Lakers? Are you Lakers fan now?
No, I'm not even a Lakers fan. No, I'm just fans of players. But it's just the shocking. To put it into football perspective, is basically like a team just giving up one of the best players in Europe. People Luka's one of the best players in the NBA period. He's top 10. And he just gave him up.
Top 3.
Crazy. Franchise player.
It's like giving Haaland for Virgil van Dijk, basically.
Not even for Virgil van Dijk. It's like because AD ain't even Virgil van Dijk.
For Rashford.
Yeah, what is AD? Yeah. He ain't a Rashford. It might be even people have mentioned for Bruno. You could argue that. You know what I'm saying?
Older player.
Yeah, I just can't believe they gave up Luka because he's only 25. It's not like man's on the end of the hill. You know what I'm saying? You could build around him for the next 10 years.
I think attitude was the thing, wasn't it?
So they said, but then you go get AD. But we'll be discussing all this anyway, people. Courtside Commentary podcast later on.
There you go, man. You know what I'm saying? Someone said give him KDB for Vinny. Maybe.
You could argue that. You know what I'm saying? Which would be crazy to do that. You won't give up Vinicius Jr. You won't give up, say, all right, give me KDB and we'll give you Vinicius Jr. That's crazy.
Yeah. But listen, guys, man. I'll be back tomorrow live, 9 a.m. Transfer news and whatnot. We'll be live tomorrow all day. Make sure you tune in for that one. But make sure you go to Saeed TV. We're going to raid this chat. And yeah, man, United. Same old.